How much time you think you got? How many chances you waiting on? Nobody coming. Nobody saving you. It's now or never. It's now or never. Clock keeps ticking whether you move or not. Dreams die slow when they stay just thoughts. Everybody got a reason they delay. Till one day all the chances fade away. I've seen good men waste their whole lives watching opportunity pass them by, standing still while the world moves fast, then wondering where the years all passed. Fear talks loud, regret talks louder. The difference? Action! It's now or never. What are you waiting for? Kick the damn door off the hinges and leave it on the floor. It's now or never. No more excuses tonight. If you got a fire inside your soul, light it up. Let it ignite. Pressure built every scar I wear. Nothing worth having ever played fair. Every mountain looked impossible too, until somebody climbed straight through. Nobody remembers the ones who stalled. History made by the ones who brawled. Risk it all or watch it fade. Greatness never came from playing safe. Your future watching, your dreams watching, the clock watching. Right now, right here, this your moment. Make it clear. Now fear goes served. Go so hard they remember your name. One day you'll either tell the story or become the warning. One day you'll either be proud you jumped or haunted because you didn't. It's now or never. The time is right in front of you. It's now or never. Don't let fear decide for you. No chains, no breaks, no limits left to hold you down. It's now or never. So stand up and take your crown. It's now or never. Now or never. Now or never. Now or never. Go!
Good morning, everyone. I'm Rusty over here trying to figure everything out. I feel like I haven't been live in 100 years. None of my things are where they're supposed to be or anything. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everyone. Hi. Okay. How is everyone? Hopefully you can hear me okay. If I need to recalibrate my mic, I will. Good morning, everyone. Hi, JJ. Hey, Sly 14K, AC, Ringo Home, CC Truck, Bliss Chris. Hello. Hi, everyone listening. Replay crew. Hi. Oliver's here. He says hello. If you guys have not seen the community post, high five. The community post that I put on my lifestyle channel, we have a new kitten. Everybody is adjusting, some better than others. But yeah. So stop. Her name is Penelope. So yeah, she's the cutest little kitten. Looks like Fat Willie shit her out. They're like identical, their markings and everything. But yeah. So hi. Hi. Things have been crazy. Not for me around here. Everything's good around here. But the internet is crazy. And I've just been watching. Hi, Bliss Chris. I've just been watching. Posting here and there. Whatever. Stop. Oliver says hello. Hi. Get down. But got a hair on my nose. Yeah. You know, I've just been like posting things as I see it, and it like catches my ear a certain way, and I'll clip it and post it. But I needed to come live and just like hang out with you guys for a little while. I don't know how long we'll be here today. I don't really have anything to do. Yeah. Oh yes. Sly. Yeah, they're like identical. I'll get a picture. It is Bliss Chris. It's interesting being a spectator. It is. And I'll do this from time to time. I'll get a hair up my butt where I don't want to hit the live button. So I won't, right? But it's been over a month. And it's time. It's time. What have I been doing? Chilling. I have been chilling. I haven't really been working on any projects or anything like that around the house. I've just been chilling. So. But even though I have not been live in over a month, people still can't stop talking about me, right? We all hear Jen say, all you have to do is stop talking about me and I won't mention you, right? So I don't go live for a month and she just can't stop mentioning me. Can you, Jenny? I know. And, you know, Sly, summer has gone by so quickly. And it has, and those of you guys that are in Discord with me, I bitch about it all the time. It has literally rained every day this summer. Yeah, point proven again, right, Bliss Chris? Like, she just won't stop. But it has literally rained, no exaggeration, every day all summer long. Every day. I was joking with KK one day, and I'm like, it's like a not so hot version of Florida right now. And she showed me, she'd like screenshotted her forecast for the week, and I screenshot my forecast for the week, and we showed each other. And I legit had more rain over that 10 days than she did. Hi, Spy 14K. What is up? What is up, MRE? How are you? How are you? It's good to see you guys. So yes, it's rained every day. And it's like I can't plan anything because I don't know if it's going to fucking rain. But yeah, JJ, yeah, and it's craziness. It's craziness. And where it's been so rainy, it's like cooled things off, and it's not like hot August weather like it usually is either. So it's weird. It's very strange. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the UNC alert, Emery. Thank you. Thank you. Bless Chris, you've been a member for 13 months. I need to turn on. I have not been live since we did the memorial for Abby. And AC had it on his channel. And then me and a few other streamers streamed it to our channels. And I haven't been live since then. And I turned off my alerts and everything that day. So I need to turn them back on really quick. I'm going to put my chat back over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. No, my chat's starting to come up. Thank you, guys. KK, you've been a member for 9 months. Thank you, my girl. Thank you. Let me bring my chat back up. There we go. There we go. And thank you, Sly, for the floating heart. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, MRE, for the $2 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. There we go. Thank you. Stop. Get down. Get down. Uh-huh. And of course, the animals are not used to me going live, so they're going to act crazy for a few minutes, but it's okay. Hi, my Shauna. Hi. Yes. Molly is treating this kitten like it's her baby. It's so cute. It's like her head is bigger than the kitten. Hi, Simply Blonde. Hey, Shyla. Hi, everyone. Sunflower. Hi, everyone. Hi, Cap Gun. How are you? It's good to see everyone. So, you know, things have been crazy on the internet. I haven't been live saying anything, but yet Jen keeps talking about, you know, like Bliss said, point proven once again, right? So I was listening to her 7-hour live that she did, not last night, but the night before. Well, it wasn't even night. She went live at like 5 a.m. for 7 hours. I can't promise you guys that I have a 7-hour live in me today, but we're here. That's a start. We're here. I actually hit the live button after over a month of not going live. So, and it's like the longer she was live, the crazier she got. The crazier she got. And all right, KK, no worries. I get it, girl. I get it. I'm the same way. And it's like, I'll come, and if something like KK or Jamie, AC, any of those people go live, I'll like come say hi. And then like I'm doing stuff in the background. And if I think I need to make a comment, then I'll come and I'll just like go back and do my things. Hi, Jane Lee. It's good to see you. I'll go back and do my things. So I always say this, but I'm going to say it again. If you guys see me in a chat of somebody's live and you say hi to me and I don't say hi back, it's because I've already walked away from my phone or my computer and I'm not looking at chat. So I'm not ignoring you. I don't do that. Thank you, Simply Blonde. Thank you. Hi, Maria. She is unhinged. She is. And Molly needs a haircut. Do you want to get a haircut this afternoon? Possibly. Possibly. And, oh, did you say, these are just like a cheap pair of earbuds that I got off of Amazon, because the ones that stick inside your ear, like they fall out, you know, even if they're like snugly in there, like after a while, they're going to fall out. These I have not had the first problem with, and they just clip. Just clip on, and they're good. So, yes, CC Truck. Yes, yes. Whenever I'm in chats at 2 a.m. as Lori Darlin. Come on. Everybody knows that's not me. Oliver. Oh, there you are. Molly. Molly. I don't know where she went. Did you, Sly? Stop, stop, stop. Hi, Big Brick. How are you? So, hi, Keith. I am enjoying my day. I am. Thank you. I've been to the gym this morning already, came home, fed all the animals, and here we are. Here we are. I used to go to a gym, I don't know, before quarantine and like during, and stop, no. And it was like a small gym with a trainer and like all the things. And I actually stopped in there this morning on my way home from my other gym to see if he was there, because I feel like I do better whenever I have somebody like there on my ass. Like gives me a workout, is there to kind of, you know, semi hold me accountable while I'm there and like all the things. I do better. So I stopped in. He wasn't in there this morning, but I stopped in to see, you know, about coming back there. So we'll see. Back to Jen. KK covered some of this live. It's 7 hours, y'all. I mean, exactly how long is this live? 7 hours and 25 minutes is this live, right? So KK's covered some of it. Jamie has covered some of it, and I'm going to cover some of it today. Oh, cute. Thank you, Jimmy, for the thirsty turtle. That is so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like those. And like I said, like the longer she went, the more unhinged she got. And she seemed to amp it up more. And Camden said the same thing last night when we were talking, that she amped it up even more after her fake husband got home from work. So I don't know. Before we do that, well, I can give you guys a choice on what we watch. We can watch some of that. We can just like pick different things. Thank you, Jimmy, for the dog treat, for the doodles. Thank you. Thank you very much. Or part 3 of her marathon, not marathon live that she did, that she put on members. There's that. And there's also the live that she did, like going off on like Deadly and Kim and like that little group over there. She was going off on all of them. She put that on members as well. So if there's something you guys would rather watch instead of some of this 7-hour live, you let me know. Because if you aren't happy, you're not going to stay, and then I have no reason to be here. Exactly, Capgun. Exactly, yes. And I need that. I need that. Because I mean, I have like real life friends, but none of them have the time to like go to the gym with me or whatever. So I don't really have like a buddy that I can go to the gym with and, you know, feed off of each other like that. So I'm just going to try and start going back to that other gym. So I agree with you, Captain. I agree. Hi, just saying. Good morning. So, you guys let me know what you want to watch. I'm going to start with this. Like, we're going to start at like 4 hours into said 7-hour live. Yeah, Sly. Yeah. So I need to share my screen for you guys. See, I'm rusty. And let me open this doggy door. Give me 2 seconds. Here, go outside. Okay. Doggy door open. There was something else I was wanting to talk about, and I don't remember what it is now. I need to start writing stuff down because I don't remember what it is. I had taken some clips from this live. Can you guys see that? Because it's bothering me. I don't know if you can see it on your end. Let me look at myself. Barely. And I don't know what that is. There's like a bunch of computer mumbo jumbo up here in my left-hand corner. And it was there the last time I went live, and I don't know what it is and what's going on, but you guys can barely see it up in the corner. But it's bothering me. I don't know what's going on. So, okay, enough of that. I'll get back in the groove of this, guys, I promise. I'm going to start going live more.
Sylvia mods for me. She may come in. I had Brenna mods for me. My friend Cole mods for me. I have a friend named Terry.
Hey, Heidi.
I've never met
Morning.
them, but I have 2 mods that have met during the Christmas time, and Clint knows them.
Oh, there's something I need to say about this. In the beginning of this live, well, towards the beginning of the 7-hour live, Napa was in there modding for Jen, right? There was an account that came in that had like, you know, like the names like Mike Hunt. And if you say it fast, it's Mike Hunt, that sort of thing. Well, it was a name like that, but it was like a racist name. Like if you said it fast, you would be saying like a racist term. And Napa blocked it. Jen got mad that Napa blocked it, right? Jen like raised all kinds of hell, fired Napa, and told that account to come back and hang out. Why would you do that, Jen? Time the account out, tell them to change their name and they can come back. But no, she fires her mod as if she was paying her something. She fired her mod and kept the sock account with the racist name. Says a lot about you.
During Christmas, we meet in our little IG room. Dude, we have fun. We watch movies in our IG. Ask Kira. We call each other. We've all been through deaths, and only 2 of us have met. Only 2. So how is that not a friendship? And I'm saying this to everybody. My friends know I'm not a giggler. My friends had to watch me go insane, and they still stick with me.
No, Jen, no. You were not insane. You were strung out on drugs. That's what you were. Yeah. And you did not dye your hair black in 2023. Your hair was already black. Your hair was black in 2020 and 2021. But that doesn't go with your narrative, right? If my hair's not black, don't worry about me. Well, your hair was, and I can show a picture. I'm going to show a picture. Probably Daddy's disappointment. Probably so. Give me 2 seconds here. How do I get back to my, see, I am so rusty. Give me 2 seconds and I'll show you. No, stop. Don't do that. Where was it? Man. Okay. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say anything about that. Is it here? Give me 2 seconds. I'll let this play while I'm looking for it.
So if people want to support me and not, because I'm telling you, these people just want to scare you. That's how it is. That's on you. That's not, we don't allow that stuff. We don't come in and disrespect people like that. You guys don't have to like Jules, but we're not going to disrespect people in here because some people still like her. But anyway, as I was saying before I was interrupted, how is that any different than people that are pen pals?
There it is.
Except it's letters.
Found it. Here we go. August 18th of 2021. Black hair, Jen Bailey. Hi, everyone. Black hair, Jen Bailey, 2021. But she says that she dyed and cut her hair when she was, quote unquote, not insane in 2023. And if her hair is not black, don't worry about her, right? Well, what about this in 2021? Now, this is filtered to the fucking gods, but her hair's black. And it was 2 years before 2023. So, yeah. Okay. So there's that.
And let me tell you this, sometimes it's safer to know people online. You know why?
Why?
Because one, you don't have to deal with people rolling up on you and being pissed off because they think you did it with their man, which would be Brandy, who's a real lifer.
No,
that's
wait a
hit me,
minute.
and she's online.
Why would people think that you were doing it with their man? Huh? Why would people think that? I mean, it's not, that stuff is not said about me in my real life or on the internet. Is it because you have a reputation and a history of sleeping with people's man? Yeah. Hi, Erica. Hi, Yasmina. Hi, everyone. All she does is lie, right, Heidi?
Or, oh, it's okay. I'm sorry, honey.
Hey, Chooch.
So, do I like people? Yeah. Am I weird about getting out because of me breaking down? Yeah. But I also think that you can have very...
Wait a minute. You're weird about getting out of the house because of breaking down. Hold on.
So, do I like people? Yeah. Am I weird about getting out because of me breaking down? Yeah.
Breaking down? What do you mean breaking down? But see, you want to talk about other people not leaving the house much and not doing this, that, and whatever. You don't know my life. You don't know my comings and goings and whatever. You don't know if I have a problem, not so much leaving the house, but being around a lot of people. You breaking down? When did you break down? Oh my goodness, KK. What's that, Brett? She needs to either, yep. Exactly, Brett. Exactly.
Yeah, but I also think that you can have very good relationships with people online. I don't like to hate on.
No? No? What were you doing with George and everybody over there? You were fine with him. You loved him until he said that he didn't hate me so much and whatever he said, because I don't watch him really, but coming from what Jen says, you got mad at him because he wasn't going at me and my friends over here. That's hate bonding, Jen. That's what that is. That's hate bonding. That's all you do is hate bond. You started hanging with JoJo and the Vegas Valley crew because you didn't like AC, Shiz, Jamie, and them, the shit show crew. Hate bonding, right? And now the bee. You are simping so fucking hard for a 50-something-year-old woman in a bee avatar that has gone after you for 6 fucking years. You said, your words, not mine, you said that the bee was the reason that you cut yourself. You sure did. You said the bee was the reason for all the things that has happened to you since 2020. But now, all of a sudden, the bee throws all of us away. We're criminals, right? And she never liked us, and she wants nothing to do with any of us, and we're all criminals, right? So since that happened, you started simping for her. You know what that's called, Jen? Hate bonding. It sure is. That's all you fucking do. Didn't she, Maria? Yeah. Yeah. You also said, if anybody ever gets in trouble for any of this, that it's all going to go back to Jules. Right? You remember saying that? You've said it time and time and time again. But now that you are simping for her mods or your mods, her closest people or your closest people, like all the things, now it's going to come back to Jamie, not the bee, right? Hate bonding. Stop, girl. Just stop.
I'm sorry. That's how I feel. And there are some people, and now that idiot's gone, There are some people that maybe can't leave their house, or maybe they're too stressed out, or maybe they're
Hi,
anxious.
everyone.
Just be mindful who you are on the internet. Don't click any links. Don't put up with people treating you like shit. Block them and go into chats where you're celebrated. Don't go into chats where people are going after one person, because it's not fun. And if real life stuff happens, then you deal with the law, or you talk to somebody and then you go get it ordered. Just if you say you're going to do it, then do it, because protect your mental health. Because
Listen, what we do on the internet is not against the law. Okay? What we do on the internet, a judge is not going to take away our right to free speech. Okay? I made this example. I showed this example a couple of months ago with the beggar / scammer Jordan Paul on TikTok. Tried to get a restraining order on one of the people that streamed her. And the judge said no. The judge said that they're not going to take away this streamer's right to free speech. Yeah. And the same would happen to you, Jen. I mean, you can try. You'll be wasting your time, but you can try to get a restraining order on any of us. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Oh, and since I'm on the topic of restraining orders, you did not, I repeat, you did not get a restraining order on Brandy and her daughter, Destiny. They were denied. They were denied.
we had somebody not in this community. We've lost a lot of people. Now we have new people. So I'm just trying to reintroduce everybody.
Reintroduce. She is Maria. Yes.
So
sorry, guys. I'm not looking at chat.
that's why Paula left, because Paula was not from our community. And now they're showing all my old videos to make me look bad. And I don't deserve that.
No.
Especially when I was nuts, or my kid being played, or my mother-in-law, or my husband, to make it look
No.
bad. I have a channel.
No.
I'm sticking with my channel.
No. We're not playing your old content to make you look bad. You make yourself look bad. Hi, everybody coming in. You make yourself look bad. Okay. We're just playing the old stuff along with the new stuff to show who you are. Right? Because, you know, patterns. You make yourself look bad all on your own.
I do content. We cover who I vote for. We do all of it. Exactly. Free snacks.
So how is it when you play other people's videos, mine, KK's, Jamie's, whoever, whenever you play our videos, you're doing content, but whenever we play your videos, it's not content? Can anybody explain that to me?
Virtual ones. And if people want to continue, I'm not the chat that like begs for money. I'm not like all them. If people can help me, guess what? I go to the Dollar Tree. I don't ask for what people do give. No, I don't do that. That's not cool, because then you're just mooching off of people and you're not giving them any content.
So there we go. Since I'm not giving you guys any content today, Nightbot dropped all of my payment apps, my payment links in the chat, and I pinned it to the top of the screen. If you guys would like to donate to my channel, it's pinned to the top of the chat.
I don't like that. So
Hey,
we're getting
Money
there.
Swipers. I was
Now,
thinking about you the other
reason
day,
I'm
my
doing this.
girl. I was thinking about you the other day, Money Swipers. I hope you're okay, my girl. I haven't seen you around.
I like how the chat's going tonight. I do. Hey, Uber. I mean, I got real life friends that come in here. One time, you want to know something weird? A lot of
Listen
my
to
friends that I
this.
hadn't seen that didn't even know I went to jail. When I did my restream,
Now, those are not friends. If your friends, quote unquote friends, did not know that you went to jail, where did they think you were for those months, those 53 days that you were in jail? Where did they think you were? Like, those aren't friends, Jen. Hey, Camden. Yes, my girl.
didn't realize I hit my Facebook. So all these people
Who, me,
that had not
Erica?
seen
No,
me from school
I don't get on TikTok very much, but I'll check.
and a relative, they were watching my channel on YouTube, and they're just like, they look in and
Okay,
they're like,
mini
Jen?
swipers.
I'm like, oh my God. So that's all
I
I'm saying.
understand it. I hope you're okay, money swipers. I get it. You had some things going on. And after my live, I will message you and we can catch up. But I hope you're okay. Hi, everyone coming in.
Internet's forever. I've made enough mistakes. I don't want to do that anymore. So let's get to it. We've done commentating. We're going to go into the vault. Okay. I did a live after what you're going to hear, and he said it again. And this goes into the mental health thing. I don't want anybody to feel bad for me, but, and Kira can verify. Kira, do you remember a few weeks ago when I called you on that Sunday?
Girl, look at you. You need to get some fucking sleep. I know. I miss you too, money swipers. Okay, I will, Erica. I will. I noticed that Lori Jones changed her TikTok name to Simply Lori. Which is kind of, crazy because, I I did so much like content on Lori Jones for like a year. And she changed, and Lori knows who I am. And she changes her screen name to Simply Lori. I had to laugh. Hi, allegedly. Hi,
I'm
everyone.
going to play this. I called Kira on a Sunday.
Uh-huh. And?
Oh, you're voting for the bunny tail? Mm-hmm. I mean, and it just put a bad jack. Okay, so remember when I called you and I told you that I wasn't, I was like, I'm in nature and all that. Well, I wasn't doing okay, Kira. I wasn't. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Oh, that's when you said you went to the woods and you was going to cut off your diddling hand. Is that what you're talking about? Instead of talking to your husband or 988 that you admittedly the other day said that you never called, when you lied and said you call them all the time, but you never called them before. Instead of reaching out to your husband, your therapist, 988, like any of that, you reach out to Kira to reach out to William Brooklyn, right? I call bullshit all day long. I call bullshit all day. Hey, Chickie.
But where is this, you fucking piece of garbage?
It's crazy, Camden. It's crazy.
And I've never felt like that before because I'm the type of person that gets scared of that. Like, who wants to die? Who wants to, nobody's.
No.
And
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's sitting here saying that she never felt that way before. She never felt like she wanted to unalive herself. But how many times has this bitch said that she tried to hang herself and Clint had to come home and cut her down? Am I wrong? Am I remembering things incorrectly? But didn't she say that? I believe she even says it earlier in this live stream, because when I was listening to Jamie's live this morning from last night, she says it. She says it. Why would you hang yourself if you had no plans on unaliving yourself? Huh? Huh? I'm going to rewind that 10 seconds. Let's listen to that again. Ain't nobody.
And I've never felt like that before, because I'm the type of person that gets scared of that. Like, who wants to die? Who wants to, nobody's, and to make.
Huh. Imagine. And she said it over the past few months too, because this isn't the first time I've spoken about her supposedly hanging herself with one of Clint's neckties in the doorway and Clint coming home and cutting her down. It's not the first time I've spoke on it, but why would you do that? Why would you go through the was it for attention? You had no intention of unaliving yourself when you were hanging from the doorway with one of Clint's neckties? Was that just for attention and you had no plan of unaliving yourself? Because you just said here that you've never felt that way before. Who wants to die? Right? Right.
Somebody feel like.
Yes, Chicky.
To make somebody feel like, and to keep rehashing shit that happened in your life. And I'm going to play it, and I'll keep playing it, because make this shit viral. It's crazy.
Did, Yasmina?
Question what you're doing in life.
Sure did, Yasmina.
And maybe your family should be better off.
Exactly.
No, I didn't tell you that before because I was scared I was scared. I was contemplating it more like an ideation situation. But I had Mia. And then I talked to you and you had that soothing voice. And I called my husband and I said, can you please come pick me up? But the nature part of it was good. The reason I went.
Wait. You just completely skipped the part where you asked Kira to call William Brooklyn for you, to have him call you, because you can't call him yourself. But now you call Kira because she's got a soothing voice, and you had called your husband to come pick you up, and no mention of William Brooklyn at all.
There wasn't, not the intention of it. And thank you, I'm married. Okay, where is this? Did I put it under my videos or my memberships? I might have put it underneath my membership. My bad.
Yes.
Kira, do you have a membership, honey? Okay. Well, can you do me a favor, Clint? I'm trying to find the live where it's called You Are Vile.
That part, Sunflower. And that's why it sticks out to me so much. Okay. Because I remember saying, does the man even own a necktie, a suit, anything? Like,
no, I'm trying to find the live where it says You Are Vile, because I really don't want to have to go all the way through it. And Brandy was up there and Sophie was in the chat. Of course, Berlinetta is.
And exactly.
Listen, if people don't put the same effort into you and care, and it gets to the point, nobody should tell anybody.
But the first time she spoke about this, she said that she didn't want to bother her husband. But she's like Heidi just mentioned in the chat, she said if she had a crisis, she would call her husband. But she says over and over that she doesn't want to bother him.
I just wasn't okay. That's it. Not anything big.
No, it's nothing big. Just a normal Saturday.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Yasmina. Goodness
I
gracious.
should have been.
Look at her, y'all. Look at that shit. Girl, get some sleep.
Cooking. Right. I'm gonna take on spit cup. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months. No, I'm okay now. I'm more than okay now. This was like a few weeks ago. He doesn't faze me like that anymore. Mm-mm. He does not faze me anymore. When people come in and they're just cool with me and I don't feel like I'm completely alone, people don't faze me like that. Even if it was one person, it just was getting to the point I didn't, it sucks. But we're good. That's all that matters. Hold on. My bad. Because I'm wondering, where the hell did it go? Did I put it in my, or maybe okay. 1 month ago, to whom it may concern, liars and doxers, let's talk about things. Donate. Just an early morning. I will never be a sheep. I am so, oh my God, the names I come up with. Live with Restream, late night addressing timeliness. Just a little chit chat. AC, I always feel like someone's watching me. I feel like I'm missing it somewhere. 3 weeks ago. It's somewhere up here, and if it's not, then I put it in my members. Mental Health Matters, live. Timeline with the B. There you go. All right. Let's get it. Okay. I wish I could find the live, the actual live, because Brandy went up there and it was freaking horrible. So here I am being a punk. All right, here we go. Can we hear this? Hold on.
I know, Chicky. I know.
He
Right.
said Berlin.
But here's the thing. That little live that Jen did for attention yesterday evening, crying about her dog that she hasn't seen since 2023. And she says she has no idea where that dog is, if she's alive or whatever. But I have clips on my channel under my shorts. I posted it on my community tab after she did that live yesterday evening. She knows where that dog is. She's always known where that dog is. She was told where that dog is. Okay? So don't fall for her, I don't know. I don't even know what you want to call it. Don't fall for it. Okay? Because she knows where that dog is. Exactly, Heidi.
Okay.
And they had listened to,
Why?
let's call him Spitface. And they had heard his live and said that was one of the most disgusting, vile lives that they had ever
Who was
heard.
they?
Now I could speed this up just a little bit. No, I actually did speed it up.
Who was they?
Yes,
And
you
they had
did.
to turn it off.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something about a narcissist.
You sure did, Chicky.
A cocky, overweight piece of garbage who's a narcissist. Okay.
Hey, Puckers, what's
And you're a cocky, underweight piece of garbage. What's your point?
up?
This is the kind of guy that
Did you finally get away from Hellbelly and Charlie D?
says that he works for things. Well, no, you stole a vehicle and you wrecked it.
Okay. I don't want to change, so I don't know where Jamie's from, but hey, Crafty, But
yes, Bliss. Yes.
he took a vehicle and he wrecked it into a parked vehicle and he drugged the vehicle. That's all I heard.
No, you stole a
Can you prove it? Can you prove that that's how it happened and that's how it went down? Because you don't like lies being told about you, but you have no problem telling lies about other people.
vehicle and you wrecked it. It wasn't your vehicle. You didn't pay for it. Even if you said you did it and you did your time for it, you still did it. So
And even though you hit somebody and you went to jail and did your time for it, you still did it, right? You're still that person, right? And the stuff with Jake, that is his experiences with you. That is his memories with you. You did it. You did no time for it. And you're still the same person today. Hey, Gargamel. And I do remember that, Gargamel. Didn't Clint steal and crash a little Debbie truck? He sure did. Sure did. Rules for thee, but not for Jenny and Clinty.
that they should flop like a fish.
Flip flop, bitch.
So anybody that's new, some of you have heard it, but if one of you haven't heard it, we'll get to covering them tomorrow.
You're a reformed person. Let me tell you something. You are the most vile,
I don't know what to say.
narcissistic, cocky, arrogant piece of shit that I've ever known. You have
Trigger
zero
warning.
boundaries. And you're not going to take something about somebody and what happened to them and use it as an excuse because
Okay, so somebody in the community, in his community, had passed away. All I made was one comment because AC, I felt like, was fake crime. Let's straight up. I recanted that because I thought, I didn't know that. Because you doxed me. Well, it was in the paper. That's public knowledge, actually, Jamie, because you showed my run report. So somebody in that community, very nice girl, had passed away. Jamie and AC thought that I was making it my tragedy. I didn't know that girl.
You were making it about you. You were making Abby's passing about you and your mother. Okay?
And then when it was corrected that they were raising money for her.
Corrected. Why would it need to be corrected? When it was said, while that stream was going on AC's channel, and me and a few other streamers streamed it onto ours, it was said from the very first second, this is Abby's husband's Venmo. This is how you can send her money, okay? AC did not want the money sent to him and then he would send it over. No. It was always going straight to Abby's family. Why would something need to be corrected?
I recanted it. Even though
Yeah,
they
just
posted my
saying.
deceased mother with Maria.
See,
And played
you're
a
making it
FOIA from
about yourself again. You're making it about yourself and your mother again. Let's listen to that again.
I was making it my tragedy. I didn't know that girl. And then when it was corrected that they were raising money for her, I recanted it. Even though they posted my deceased mother with Maria and played a FOIA from years ago when my kid was a minor. And that's not even talking about the stuff that Brandy's done.
You're making it about yourself again. Why does it always have to come back to you? Why is everything always me? Huh, Jen? Exactly, Chooch. AC and Jamie both mentioned numerous times no donos other than for Abby. They wasn't doing the kick off the pan, none of the things that day. None of it. But that has absolutely nothing to do with you and your mother. Absolutely nothing. You put your mother on the internet. You did that. Okay? You made that picture of you laying on top of your mother your thumbnails in your live streams in 2021 and 2022. I've got pictures of it. That was your thumbnails of your fucking live streams. Even though those live streams had nothing to do with your mother. You made your mother fair game. You will not let her rest. You won't. You lied and swore on your mama's soul that you did not put cat shit in Jake's mouth while he was sleeping. Knowing you did it, you swore on your mother's soul that you didn't do it. So what did AC say? That your mama is burning in hell. Why did AC say that? Because you lied and swore on her soul, girlfriend. Come on. This has nothing to do with you and your mother. But again, you made her fair game, constantly bringing her up. You made her fair game, taking that picture of your mother in her most vulnerable state in life as your thumbnail. You did that. So stop.
Let's continue. So if you hear him going, what do you mean AMC's riled up?
Absolutely.
AMC needs to go get her rabies shot.
I
Please
said
be gone.
nothing.
Because she threatened to go do something real life with either, who is it? Lauren Marie, the chipmunk, or freaking Christy Marie. I'm going to go over there and get my phone. Yeah, you go ahead over there, Jumbo. Worry about your
That
own life.
wonderful young lady. I wouldn't do that.
You try to be with my husband.
But you sure as hell said a lot of shit
And you
about my
were
mother.
fine with it. And you were fine with Amzi trying to be with your husband. But now that you guys are in a fight, then it's not okay. You're not okay with it. But you've been okay with it. Just like Cooch. You and Cooch made peace. Okay? Cooch is the one that pulled those FOIAs. Okay? Played the body cams with your daughter and did not blur out her face. She did that in 2023, and you were fine with it because you made peace, right? But now that you and Cooch are fighting, it's not okay. You're not over it. It's not okay. You never made peace. None of it, right? Right.
And what did I do? I recanted it.
I didn't know she was an addict, you piece of garbage. But I wasn't. And you have no idea when you deal with a person that is an addict.
My mom was an addict. I didn't know. I thought she was
You absolutely knew.
on methadone. I didn't know any of it.
Why? What did you think she was on methadone for, Jen? Huh? What did you think she was on methadone for? I didn't know she was an addict. I just thought she was on methadone. Well, why? Why did you think she was on methadone? Why do you think, your words, you took your mother to the VA, to the methadone clinic there every day to take methadone? Why? Why do you think that was? You're a liar. You absolutely knew your mother was an addict. In 2010, when you got those trafficking charges, and speaking of those trafficking charges, Why didn't she spend a day in jail for that? Those were some serious charges. Why didn't she spend a day in jail for trafficking drugs? I can think of a reason or two why. But her words, not mine. The first time she ever spent a night in jail is when she hit Mike and went to jail for domestic violence in 2023. Not in 2010 when she was arrested for drug trafficking. Now, I've been around the block a time or two, and the only reason that I can think of somebody not going to jail for trafficking heroin is because they turned into a fucking snitch. You are a fucking snitch to stay out of fucking jail. Prove me wrong. Prove me fucking wrong. And you said when you got in trouble for trafficking heroin, you said that you were doing it for your mother. Your words, not mine. You said that. So, in your words, you're selling and moving heroin for your mother. You take your mother to the methadone clinic every day, but you didn't know she was an addict? You didn't know she had a problem with drugs? I call bullshit. Exactly. And if it was for chronic pain, chances are the doctor would write a prescription for it and you wouldn't have to go every day. The main reason that people go to a methadone or a Suboxone clinic is because of drug addiction. We're not stupid, Jen. Okay? We're not stupid. Yeah, Heidi. Yeah. See what you guys are saying. A snitch is a snitch is a snitch. Exactly. And she said that her kids sold drugs for her mom too. They kept it all in the family, y'all. Right, Chickie? Not a day in jail? Strange, if you ask me. Yes, Bliss, she did. She did in 2023. She sure as fuck did. Huge. Yes, allegedly. Yes. Jen's words, Brooke repeated it on a live, and Jen's clutching her pearls like she never said it, even though we all heard her fucking say it, that her mother and her son were doing drugs together as like her last dying wish or some shit. Something fucked up like that. Jen, the things you say on the internet are fucking forever. Forever. And when people bring these things up, you want to lie like there isn't fucking proof of this shit out there. You said it. Yes, Cece. Yes, Cece. Yes.
But she passed from pancreatic cancer. I then found out that she was an addict. and they are not leaving.
No, 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 no. You knew your mother was a drug addict before she passed, right? Because what is your story the first time that you sent Clint a fucking message? Anybody? You told him that you can relate to him because your mother was an addict. Your words, not mine. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not the only one that's heard this a million times. Right? But now she wants to say she didn't know that her mom was an addict until after she passed, y'all. Take that back a few seconds.
Person that is an addict.
My mom was an addict. I didn't know. I thought she was on methadone. I didn't know any of it. She passed from pancreatic cancer. I then found out that she was an addict.
So which is it? Did you know she was an addict? And that's how you and Clint started talking? Or did you not know she was an addict until after she passed? Which is it? Which is it? Hey, 420 Moon, how are you, beautiful? It's good to see you. It's all Chooch's fault, Chickie. That part, CC. You knew she was an addict when you were posting all over Facebook for everyone in the community to turn her in if they saw her driving. Hey, Global Reporter, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. That's it, Carol. Whatever narrative fits the particular conversation. That's it.
They are not leaving it alone. My mom did nothing to them. And I don't think somebody that passes from cancer should be doing that. My mom's been posted everywhere. In fact, on Maria's Crochet Corner, my deceased mother.
You look bad, girl.
Okay, AKA. Have a good day. Thank you. Let's get to it.
Get some sleep,
Because we know all
girl.
the backstory. My mom's passed away. They keep posting her.
They will lie. They will steal. They will do whatever they can to feed their addiction. You have zero respect for my fucking kids, or you would trash their mother.
What? Hey, Chantel. How are you, my girl? I know. It was time. It was time to come live. You deserve everything you're getting and then some. You do.
In this community, nobody's supposed to be mentioning anybody's kids. Except
Wait a minute. In your community, because I'm not a part of your community. KK is not a part of your community. Jamie, AC, Chickie, none of us are a part of your community. Okay. KK and myself have not been a part of your community in a couple of years at least. Right? But you say nobody in your community is supposed to be talking about children. However, you have spoken on my children in length, even though you know nothing about my children and my relationship with my children, you know nothing at all, right? But you've spoken on my children in length. You have spoken on KK's children. You have spoken on Brandy's children in length, but nobody, clutch the pearls, y'all. If anybody brings up Jen's name and the word child in the same sentence. No, they would not. If her mom was in end stages of cancer, would a doctor really make her? No, they would bring it to her. They would bring it to her. They would make sure that it was one of her daily medicines that she had. Yeah, exactly, Chickie. Yeah.
for mine. And that's not fair. Everybody, including.
But again, it's okay for Jen to speak on all of our children, especially Brandy. The shit that she has said about Brandy and her children, and the majority of it's not even fucking true. She cannot prove anything that she says. None of it. Let's keep listening.
Including the 2023, have said they want to be left alone. They will not leave it alone. They keep harassing.
Now, who was it? It was Past. Past brought this up the other day to me about what's scrolling at the bottom of her screen. This stream is based on my personal opinions and blah, 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 blah. Do your own research, blah, 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 blah. I have had for a couple of years now, the exact same spiel under my uploads, my videos in the description, the exact same verbiage, as she says, on there. Everything, all of it, to the T. Do your own research, make up your own, all the things. But yeah, pay attention to that.
Just saying. And my mother-in-law, and that's not cool. She's a good person.
Right,
this happened,
Amber?
She knows the players in this, so just leave people alone. Mano y mano. But your stuff's going to be sent out if you keep doing it to me.
You don't know this community. You don't know me. And what you did was you provided a place for people to trash me because Brandy can't do it.
Now, Lisa Wigger, who came in here, Paula, who came in here just to get their little digs in, this is what they support.
But things have gone.
That's why I said we need more partial channels where people are not scared.
Impartial. Not partial. Impartial. Bitch. But you're so smart and I'm so stupid, right? I'm so stupid that I don't know anything. But you can't even speak the English fucking language, bitch. Impartial. You want impartial channels, not partial. Fuck, man.
To donate or to write things in the chat because these people police our chats. I don't allow threats or anything in here because they will take that and they will turn it into their narrative. That's why I keep a cleaner chat where people don't have to get attacked. The screenshots I have. Oh my.
Even though whenever I come in your chat and make a comment, I get attacked, right? Right.
Special place in hell for somebody like you and anybody that supports him.
By the way, Jamie, the way that you're gaining all that weight, I don't even think hell is going to be bigger for you. But what I can guarantee you is if you're doing the devil's work, I think the devil will make sure that there's a place in hell for you. I don't wish that for you, but I don't care if you do. You won't see my sweet mother
You
there.
to go to hell, but maybe you need to.
No, you're sweet. Now she's a sweet mother. Now that she's passed, she was a sweet mother. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get your head checked.
And I was being nice, Jamie. I said you need to get your head checked, but you
We
never
heard
will
you.
because you're sick.
We heard you. You don't have to repeat what you're playing because we can hear it. We can hear it ourselves. Okay. We don't need you to repeat it for us. Okay. Hey, Shiloh. Okay.
Sickness is like Silence of the Lambs sickness, like Timothy McVeigh sickness. I don't think I've heard anybody that I know that can listen to you. And that's really weird because William said that, and William has a worse mouth than anybody.
Now he has the worst mouth than anybody. Now that you guys are in a fight, right? Right. But he didn't have the worst mouth a week ago whenever you were sucking his asshole, right? Right.
I exempt people that are friends with them, like Crafty Cat. Crafty Cat goes everywhere. Not a problem with them. But people like Paula and them, and people can leave whenever they want. I'm just saying it's not okay. You want to play my stuff from 2023? You want to post shit when the timeline? Then I'm going to fill in the timeline. That's how this is going to go.
Sure, but do it correctly. Yes, allegedly. Yes. Her teeth are rotting out of her mouth. Yes. Yes.
I don't want anybody else to deal with this.
Because
Or
this
my
is
mom.
a guy that says he's planned out everything. He's mapped out his life. Sir,
How's that Mountain Dew, Jen?
it's the middle of summer. There ain't no reason that you're not out laying brick.
And I agree with that. He says that he has a job as a bricklayer. And then I was all scared and stuff. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to say, no, I don't believe that Jamie has a job because one, he's at home all the time. Number two,
Well, it's funny because you say that you've been looking for a job lately. And Friday evening, before you ended your live, you said that you've been going and putting applications in, right? 3 hours later, when you came live again, you said that you found a job on a Friday night. You found a job. And you're supposed to start when? Today? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Yeah. But then when she was live yesterday, she said that she's still looking for a job. So which is it? Which is it?
how is he affording crab and all that stuff? And he
Don't
can
worry
rip on
about
it
it.
when he said that the channel was just a hobby, right? And Jamie, feel free to go live. I know you want to.
So because it's a hobby, you can't make money? This is my hobby. And I make money.
He goes to his job, right? His job. Now, what job is going to be okay? What job is going to be okay with somebody being on lunch or anything, going down and showing work
What?
that they're doing that you don't see them doing, and including,
What's wrong
hey,
with
Giddles,
that?
hey, Giddles.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
What kind of manager would hear that verbiage, even if it's on a lunch break
Manager?
and a manager?
Manager. He doesn't have a manager.
Because what he's doing would reflect off the boss and their company. Is that correct? So because of his bad behavior
Bad behavior.
and the way he's talking at the job site,
Calling somebody Giddles on a job site? What? It's not a real word.
you're making the company look bad. So if I, with kidney disease, you confirm that you want to fail, why can't you get up and grab the paper and get a job? Why the money that people gave you, Jamie,
The
why can't you go
paper?
get your license with that?
Grab the paper. Do they still post jobs in the newspaper? I thought so too, Amber. I thought so too. But she said yesterday she's still looking for a job.
Why are crab legs and generators for a house that aren't there? Why Yeti coolers? She's not modded anymore.
Why do you care?
Brenda can come or go, but she's not modded anymore anyway. So when there are people out there working on a Sunday, somebody was on their job on a Sunday. Jamie, why are you so much better than people that you can't go and get a regular 9-to-5 job? And
I could ask the same to you. What makes you think that you are so much better than anybody else that you can't go out and get a regular 9-to-5 job? Samesies. Why do you think you're better than everybody else?
in my opinion, bricklaying, they need bricklayers.
Yeah.
So unless you're doing some kind of community service or you're making more money doing this and you are content, not living in a better place, and you're okay living and grifting like that, that's on you.
Exactly. Just
But
saying
don't
that
lie to
part.
Don't show a Yeti cooler, but then you're going to go to your job where you don't show yourself working and then say horrible, rotten things that reflect off of that job. That's all I'm saying.
And none of that made any sense. None of it. What does that have to do with a fucking Yeti cooler? Huh?
Actually, it was longer than 10 minutes ago, but bye, poof, be gone. Let's go through it.
You're such a
Bless
liar.
it.
You're a scammer.
Bless it.
It's-
Look at mine and KK's and Jamie and AC's chat. Look at our chats versus hers. Right? My mods barely ever have to use their wrench, right? If I want them to drop a link or something like that. Yeah. But blocking people, and she's blocking people like every few minutes. It's craziness.
not
I
me.
needed 3 guys. It was a long
Hey, good morning, Cindy. Again, swing your wrench, but if it's somebody that is rude, but they're a member like Paula and Kay and Napa who just got fired, then please do me
Yeah.
a favor and just time them out for 24 hours or just silently watch and see what the mods are doing. Let's get into it. Catch the replay, Cindy. It has been good.
time ago.
We've met
Now
goals. We're
streaming.
doing
So
good.
you're reconnecting with 3 of your exes.
You're such a liar. You're a scammer. And just because you use big words,
Exactly, Amber.
you're still a liar and a scammer. You sit there and talk about all these plans that you have and how you put your financial everything into it. Remember how you said your words, not mine, that YouTube was a hobby? I don't think so.
The only reason I said that it's a hobby because when people have hobbies, like if somebody's going to, Clint likes baseball, it's a hobby to him. He does it less than he goes to work. That is a hobby. Your hobby is going to work, in my opinion, which is
I just noticed that I received a Cash App 10 minutes ago saying, "For doing the Lord's work, LOL. Stay on her, gorgeous." Thank you so much for your Cash App. I appreciate you.
fine. Just don't lie about it because it's not true. Because literally out of your mouth, you said that you have spent this much time on me. And right now you want to go live. And I don't know why you're not, but the hours, the math ain't mathing. So let's do this real quick, Amy, because I'm going to show you.
There's another Cash App on here that says, "For listening in the bushes. Welcome back." Thank you. Thank you so much.
What I mean. So let's say from Monday to Friday, because the hours you say that you go to sleep. Okay, so you say you go to sleep at 10:30, but then you go live at 7:15, right? So at 10:30, which you're on other panels at 11:30, which still means you're online. So let's give you the benefit of the doubt and say 40 hours a week, and I'll be nice to you and give you 30 hours a week. Now let's see how long, on top of how long you're digging on me and in Discords and in chats, let's see how many hours you're putting into me and how many hours that you could be putting into a job, because you said that this is a hobby. So a hobby would not exceed the hours of you being productive and going.
Says who? Says who? You are not the owner of the hours of how long somebody can do a hobby. Thank you, Amber.
Out, get your Yeti cooler, but show that it's a hobby. If you're spending more time on this as a job, then your job is bullying and inciting people. But you said out of your mouth that this is a hobby. So let's configure the math, shall we? Does anybody have a calculator, please? We're just going to.
Honey, you have a calculator on your phone. Yeah. Oh, friendly girl. Well, I hope you have a good first day back, my girl. I'm gonna skip through this a little bit.
To expose. It was something that, because if anything ever did, this is how I feel. And you have set it up. See?
Thank you, JJ, for gifting 20 memberships. You guys don't want to hear that over and over and over again, so I'm going to turn it off. Thank you, JJ, for gifting 20 memberships. I am going to read who got the memberships, but I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that over and over 20 times. I appreciate you, my JJ. Hold on. There we go. Sly14K received a membership. Chantel, Chicky, Friendly Girl, Christoph, Just saying, Miss McGinnis, Debbie Olson, Stay Wild, Sunshine Day, Rick, Shiloh. Oh, no, not Shiloh. Rick. Shine Bright, Charlie. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Martin's mommy. Be safe driving. Crash Out Lady, Sky, Lady Creations, Belfast Girl, Christina, Graphite Dust. Is that what it says? Yeah, Graphite Dust. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She knows nothing, Carol. Nothing about nothing. Congratulations to the winners of the memberships. Thank you to JJ. Give a big thank you to JJ if you guys want a membership today. Exactly, Amber. There are people that spend hours upon hours looking at coins in plastic cases through a magnifying glass as a hobby, right? Craziness. My great grandfather was one of those people. He collected coins.
So if you don't do very well stealing, you probably shouldn't steal. And you set all your friends up.
Wait a
Because if
minute.
anything
Wait a
ever
minute.
did,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why do you steal? Why do you do it? And who did Jamie set up?
and you set all your friends up. Because if anything ever did, this has been sent out.
And
It's very up.
And a month ago, up until a month ago, you said that everything would go back to the B. But now it's Jamie, right? Because you're trying to hate bond with the B, right? We are doing nothing against the law. Absolutely nothing. Nice try.
I said that
You're
I
right.
would utilize bigger platforms to expose you.
You're not exposing me. There's nothing to expose. It was something.
There's lots to expose. Lots.
Bigger platforms to expose you.
You're not exposing me. There's nothing to expose. It was something that was alleged. So you're saying putting a rotten paperwork on me and a whole ton of people that
No,
were said like, yeah, after that we were
nobody's putting rotten paperwork on you. Whatever the fuck that means. No.
good. I was proud of her. And then threw it back in when it set your narrative. And you slam me because I've had to research every single channel that you set AC up to do. But see, the
What?
thing is like a disease, you're together. This video couldn't have been any more riveting for me. Because what you've incited on this, it's not AC, it's you. He's just the accomplice. Again, it's
That's
just a book.
exactly what I'll do.
And you're right. The only thing you're honest about is carrying through. You incited the platforms, and then you said that there was a platform outside of that, the
What?
news, and now Akron.
Akron. What the fuck is she talking about? Does anybody know what she's talking about? Because I'm lost. I'm so lost.
Anybody that would listen, they looked at, yeah, that's bad. Nothing happened. Just like that allegation.
There you go. They looked at it and said, yeah, that's bad. And nothing happened. Because we're not breaking the law. Yes, her and Clint both have stolen. Mm-hmm. They both are banned from Walmart. Mm-hmm.
From years ago, it was closed. And she has my cat now, and we're good.
Wait, what?
Nothing happened. Just like that allegation from years ago, it was closed. And she has my cat now, and we're good.
You said the other day that Mike has your cat. That's what you said. Mike has your cat from the townhouse. But now Haley has your cat. I just
So
played.
it's kind of like, in my opinion,
and
like when you
explain
testify for somebody and they ask you to tell the truth. Well, you didn't. So you just said, but thank you for telling the truth.
They do a real good job at what they do.
To people that have, not people like me, because you lied. And then you got all these people online involved in it.
No. We got Jamie involved in it. Jamie didn't get everybody involved. It's the other way around. We got him involved. Do you know that anybody on the internet, and the internet's a big place, that anybody on the internet can come across you? Even though you're not doing a vertical live, that any channel, anybody can still come across you? Yeah. And people come across you, watch you, listen to the words that come out of your mouth, listen to the words that you're playing from your phone. And they make up their own mind about you. That doesn't have anything to do with us. Nothing at all. It is hard to keep up with her lies. It is. And Chantel, be safe moving today, my girl. And I'm happy for you.
So you're going to take something that nothing came about it and throw that on me and lie.
That doesn't mean it's not true, though. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. I believe the words of Jake over your words. Yeah. I believe the words that Jake, his experiences with you, his memories, I believe that over you any day.
You said it, not me. So if anything, this is what's going to go.
What?
Like Heidi's poodle kicking shit, Terry's taking care of that on bigger platforms. And that stuff's going to go to the news because people in the news, they don't like people that animal abuse.
You know what? People don't like other people that diddle kids either. Yeah.
Just like people that have lost people from overdoses and suicide rates on bad things when there was no outcome with it. So you guys can harass and stalk people. You have went to another platform in the state where I could potentially be hurt. That's what you did.
Good luck.
Good luck. A great security system. I love it. You like it, I love it. But thank you. Because they were able to read behind the lines too. Dum-dum. So you've been plotting this for weeks. With Heidi and with everybody. And listen, I don't care about bringing the law into stuff. I just think when you physically threaten somebody and then put something when we were okay, see, that's where the timeline gets messed up. And then all the comments and then you admitting it. The problem is you think that it wouldn't come back to you. So, Clint,
You're a peach,
I have it now.
Amy.
He mapped everything out.
I wouldn't necessarily call myself a peach. I actually don't like peaches.
Don't care.
That's one fruit that I just don't enjoy.
Well, if you go to Georgia, you can get a ton of them. If you're allowed to go outside the state, go to Georgia and get some. I know over in Akron, I think. Not really sure. Maybe Columbus, but Akron, that's out towards Dayton, right?
You live in Ohio, you tell me.
Where you get harassed. Oh, got it. But I think in that area, you can get some really good peaches. Maybe
I
I
would say
picked
that
you
I'm
up
a
some.
strawberry.
They have that too. Maybe I got some. from the larger
Exactly,
platform,
Heidi.
of course.
Exactly.
Now you're going to get all these other platforms against me, and you guys have been doing it.
Which you did. See, that's why I like that chats don't talk, because then I don't have to focus on everybody coming in. I can collect my thoughts.
You like it that nobody chats in your chat? Sure you do, honey. Sure you do.
I can talk about anything. My diagnosis, talk to people that I've known for years that stayed at my house all the time, and we hung out and do all that gross stuff you talk about. So let's see how many platforms.
Exactly.
Because the bigger one isn't a platform. You know where those strawberries and peaches are from? Near Dayton, by the Dayton Mall, of course. I used to go to the Dayton Mall. Right around
Why?
Akron, I think.
You live in Cincinnati. Why would you go to the Dayton Mall?
Let's see how many mentions I have. And the problem is you guys got so
Yes,
wrapped up in this.
Burns. You didn't know that, Burns? People calling out the Gittler is harassing. That's what she says. That's what she says.
With your anger, because a lot of you guys don't have self-control. I understand it. But see, that's when, you know, all that stuff from the chat. And that's why people don't want to talk. Because
Bless
they watch
it.
the chat and they're scared. And that's why
Bless
I
it.
said people are not real friends to me if they're too afraid to chat, because you know what? You've just got in trouble for petty.
Hey, they're not afraid to chat. They don't want to be caught dead in your chat. They're not scared. They just want nothing to do with you. And if you have friends that talk to you in DMs but won't be caught dead in your chat, they're not your friend. Can't relate.
Stuff.
No, I heard, KK. I heard.
You want to get some strawberry?
Referring to Jen as a giddler will get you kicked out of a cult. I heard. It's crazy work. Going after Jen for 5-6 years, saying she's like the worst of the worst, whatever. But at a snap of your finger, she doesn't hate her no more. Huh. And you can't call her this and that. And my mods can go in her chat and mod for her and talk to her in DMs. And it's almost like it was one big money grab all along. Imagine that.
This week? Oh, maybe some peaches. Somewhere I have to stop. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Kira. Thank you. I appreciate you not being scared by little petty thieves. You guys are punks. Being sightings with that, dude. Shouldn't have
Petty
did that.
thieves like you and your husband?
Okay. We got a lot of work more to do. Let's see. Posts. Playlist. Community. Let's see how many mentions I get. Thanks, Kira. We got people watching the chat. They're too scared because Jamie and them's watching, which is dumb. Okay, we got 16 likes. Okay. Shorts. Live. Analytics. View channel. This one's a doozy. Even a blind person can see this. I'm so glad that I covered it and the bio thing and reading between the lines, because I noticed all these channels and he made good with it. You just weren't as smart as he thought. Because the thing is with a criminal, a petty one, that went a few days in jail here and there, he has nothing to lose, he thinks. So then they prey on people that do. And scares people.
Bless it.
Not me. Not anymore.
So you're admitting right here that you are not scared of Jamie, right? So stop saying that you are. Okay. Nobody believes you.
Oh, and by the way, not to get ahead of myself, somebody brought up something on top of the threats. When
What
you're
threats?
saying something that is only based on, and then that police stuff, which it shows the outcome, it then becomes slander because you're lying on somebody,
No,
calling them drug addict and all that stuff. That's a lie.
No.
That's slander.
no, it's actually not. It's actually not. Like you knowing that I'm 11 and a half years sober, but you say that I'm not, that's a lie. Would that be a lie and slander? You have zero reason to believe otherwise. But see, the things that we say about you, is things that we've seen and heard come out of your mouth on the internet. Yeah.
Kind of like what just happened. That's slander. Except it's a little worse. Whoever I'm talking to. So, Kira, protect your peace. So glad. All right, so we have edit channel. Let's just go through the rest of it. We don't need to. But there's a lot of channels that are covering me. I had a likeliness one that I have to strike because they did an AI, and that's why I started looking. Let me explain this channel. Hold on, let me look. Wait. So, Kira, I want you to pay attention. Okay, so I checked my mail today, okay? And that's how I found out Maria had stalked me to there. Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You checked your mail today. What was in your mailbox? What was there? Listen.
Okay, let me explain this channel. Hold on, let me look. Wait.
Listen.
So, Kira, I want you to pay attention. Okay, so I checked my mail today, okay? And that's how I found out Maria had stalked me to there. Okay.
Stalked you. She checked her mail today, and that's how she found out that Maria stalked her to there. The fuck are you talking about?
I got a alert.
Where did Maria stalk you to?
From, well, spokesman and all that.
And
crazy
how'd
stuff.
you
They even
find
got him
out?
doing stuff. I have 17 emails of bad stuff. So, Hellbelly.
You've told people to email you. You gave out your email address and told people to email you. You did that.
Asked him to quit, and he did it. Okay. A specific video. Okay. It's a likeness. The likeness detection features on YouTube found a video that needs your review. The video was highlighted as potentially having sensitive material or an endorsement of a product or a child.
Huh?
That's not true. Review the video in YouTube
How's
Studio
that
and decide
Mountain
what
Dew,
action to
Jen?
take. Okay. So I will. Because if it's a false
I know,
thing,
JJ. I know.
oh,
Basic English, not a
good thing I
thing with
recorded it
her.
because it's gone now. So whoever that channel is, if it's not completely gone, I will copyright it. And that would be one of the clip channels. And that's why I went to the clip channel.
So, any clip channels, if you need help with copyright strikes or anything like that, get a hold of me. I will help you. Don't mind at all. Just let me know. She is a whack job global reporter.
And these are the channels as such. Kira, record this. Yeah, I'm real speak. I had a likeliness video because Jamie and them have been tagging my channel.
It's not likeliness. It's likeness.
And everything. So what I did was I screenshot everything and I walked it through. Like with the news thing, when something was issued, I wrote after that and said, hey, this is what's going on. So what I had to do when I listened to this.
And it means nothing when you do that, Jen. You're trying to cover up your bullshit. I know you didn't, Maria.
Earlier today was rewrite everything to this one and take it where it needed to go before my life got made miserable and harassed so freaking bad that I wasn't going to have a place to live.
Huh? Why?
So
Why
before
not?
that starts, or if this one right here started it,
No.
not to mention the threats and stuff like that. I'm just going to have a very busy day, I feel.
Bless it.
So we got the likeliness. So when I talk to you, we got to go over all these channels because I'm looking at it with the AIs and everything. I do not want to throw any potential anything unless I know. I do not want my channel down. But my backup channel, I'm putting everything on. You can say crazy. You can say anything. I'm speaking it all around, but that one knows exactly what I'm saying. And that this right here. And then the stuff with Heidi and stuff like that, I have it all. And KK and everything. If it stops, I won't, but I am. If I have to.
Do it. Do it.
You can say crazy.
But clearly, he said he's not quitting. Okay. Shorts. Let's go ahead and get this wrapped up. Post, store. Do you think I should do a merch, girl?
Yes, do merch.
We can.
Please do merch.
It'll be nice to get back to some regular content. I got to do a freaking members. Hey, baby. I'll be back there in a second with you. I didn't have any coffee or anything. You want to go to
So-
church?
4 hours and 55 minutes into a 7 hour and 25-minute live, she tells her husband that she'll come get in the bed with him in a minute. Almost 3 hours later, she does.
Okay.
Go to bed.
Are you listening, Kira, to this?
Now you're going to get all these other platforms against me, and you guys
What you did.
have been doing everything you can to strike my channel down. It was a private.
What you did. And you guys are still doing it. But I review it too. I go to YouTube Studio. Thank you, Super. Yeah. You're going to have to start downloading. You really need to listen to this. I'll send you the link. I'll explain to you what's going on. Then we'll talk
Bless
about what
it.
to do.
Bless it.
No. So
Go
you
to
keep
the
on saying
cause.
You guys indicating that it is larger than it is.
But you made it larger than this. You did. And then you sent AC in here, and then you involved all these channels. They're tagging me and stuff now based on something from years ago without
Prove
explaining
it.
what happened afterwards.
No, you explaining shit means nothing. You're a liar. You are a known, proven liar. And the words that come out of your mouth mean nothing. Nothing.
He is the only one that has struck you, and I don't even support it, but I think that it's fucking hilarious.
It wasn't hilarious because he threw 2 false strikes at me. I had a right to strike
Why? Why?
his channel because he wasn't doing TOS, just like you're not.
He wasn't doing TOS. Do you know that commentating has nothing to do with terms of service? That has to do with the Fair Use Act of 1978. Okay? And you are not the person that gives guidelines on how to do fair use commentary. You don't. If anything, you don't do it correctly. You repeating the words that you just played from somebody else's live or video is not fair use commentary. It's not. Not even a little bit. Right, KK? There's no 30-second rule. There's none of it. None of it.
But this is YouTube. I don't care. Like you said, you're a guy with a mic, except,
I like cupcakes too.
Except-
Cupcakes are fucking
and you've had too many of them, in my opinion.
great.
And you've had too many drugs, in my opinion, and not enough sleep.
If anybody wants to buy me a dozen cupcakes, hit the Cash App or the
There comes the break.
PayPal. Love segues.
Right, Burns.
Love money.
Was it worth
I asked
it?
Stacey to
Is it
stop.
worth it?
He chose not to.
Yes.
I've asked KK to stop.
She chose not to.
She chose not to.
I asked you to stop. You chose not to. So here we are.
I've asked Noelle to stop.
She does, Chicky.
Brandy, I really think you shouldn't have come back to the community. I really think you shouldn't have.
And I think you shouldn't have gone back to your community. Things have gotten a lot worse for you since. You should have just stayed gone.
You shouldn't have.
Now, her words would be me responding, right? You threatened me.
You did.
And that's not the only time.
Prove it.
You did.
Prove it.
In fact, you scared my mom last night. She called.
Then get a
No.
pen and a piece of paper and your cell phone and call the fucking
Aw.
police because I give zero.
Well, good. I didn't.
Oh.
You could rectify it, but I didn't. I don't have to. yet.
Rectify what?
You could rectify it if you want.
Rectify what?
Because really, it's not Brandy or any of them. I mean, they're doing their own thing on messing up, but you're the core of it. You and AC are.
Fucks what you feel. I
Okay. Pen, paper, already had.
Right,
No,
Chantel.
you told me to. I'm just doing what you're telling me to do.
give zero fucks what you perceive. I have broken no laws.
Hmm.
And I am not going to listen to you lie daily and not say nothing about it.
It's anything.
Look at your eyes, girl. Look at those eyes. Stop doing drugs.
We all lie, but you're rewriting history.
No,
And that's
no, we don't all lie. Mm-mm. I'm not a liar. Mm-mm. No, I'm not.
why. Had you kept it on the internet, did any real life stuff, it wouldn't even have had to. But technically, I feel like you did.
But you don't leave it to the internet, Jen. Were you leaving it to the internet when you and Stinkfish, not a therapist, Paul, looked into my husband's life? Was that keeping it to the internet? Everything about his life from years and years and years before I even knew my husband existed. Was that keeping it to the internet? Yeah.
You can say that I've threatened you, and if you feel threatened,
I'm not going to do something because you told me that, but you have threatened me. I just responded in a cheerful, nice way.
So you also called the cops on me and told them that I threatened you. The cops come to your house. I'm sure you showed them my channel, and what you said was a threat. How come nothing came out of that? How come? How come the cops never called me? I was never charged. None of it. Is it because I never threatened you at all?
You admitted, timed it out to everything. And all of you guys sat in a Discord plotting and planning.
Really? Can you prove that?
I had a friend in a Discord. That's how I found out about the stuff with Brandy dropping stuff.
call the
Brandy never dropped anything in that Discord about your children. Prove it. Show it. Show it. If I say something, I can prove it. You can't. So shut the fuck up about it.
fucking law.
Me? I'm not saying who it
I don't
was.
do that. Because you can have run reports. Pull them.
Please get Miss Mickey out of here. How do your comments were?
I might like it.
I know, Sunflower.
That's a shame for Miss
So
Mickey.
much.
I don't know why, but I feel like.
Me that song. It will be here a very long time.
That
Enjoy the
face,
content.
man.
It suddenly went from a hobby channel, just a guy with a microphone, right? Okay, well, that's cool.
Proving that your people, or whatever you guys hang out with, you guys filed false strikes on me.
Which is what AC did.
She's absolutely
And I-
lying, Heidi.
The videos are back, but it was still a false strike, according to YouTube. I don't want his channel to go down. I just want the real life stuff, and you guys won't stop. You won't stop.
Neither were
else?
you.
Yeah, she's gotten real nasty.
You never stop. Too much dead air, Jen.
It's my channel. If I decide to dox, I'll dox.
Well, you have, because you doxed my full name. Just because I said it doesn't give you the right
No,
to. You did.
honey.
And
No, 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 no. Nobody doxed your full name. Nobody. Okay? You want so badly to be a victim, but you're not. You're not. I put together this little short here that I'm going to show you guys. Hold on. Why does it do that? I want this one. Oh, let's do this one first. This one's real fun. Jen posted this short last week and I watched it and I was like, is that me at the bottom of her camera roll? Let's watch.
Hold on, I need just a moment to collect my thoughts and process everything that has been happening before I can provide you with a clear answer.
Your camera roll is all me. me. But I'm the stalker, right? But your camera roll is full of my pictures, Jen. Yikes. Yikes.
Of course.
I don't
And
know.
for the
I don't.
Of course. Let's play it. So you can give out her information too. Why don't you post my face again?
This proves, this clip that I put together here proves nobody from this community ever doxed you.
That's doxing me. Jamie said my full name. That's doxing me. You've given out information, private information, and now you're lying about something my husband's doing. That is a lie.
It's so
And
creepy.
listen, if you're going to talk about his family and then give out information, KK, do you think that that's a safety issue?
No.
Do you think that's a safety issue? How many people have you doxed, KK? Quite a few.
Genevieve Ann Bailey, the mother of 3.
And this is from when? 2020? Maybe 2020? I'll look and see.
Wackerman
But we did not dox you. If you want to go after the people that put your shit out, go after these bloggers.
claimed befriended her just before snatching her man from underneath her coked up nose.
Looks like we didn't dox anything.
Are you riding?
Maybe 3 days later, I get an email from Genevieve. Hi, Genevieve. How are you?
Yeah, we didn't know each other for 2 weeks from rehab, and he took. Shout out to Lily.
Clint and his friend Genevieve are here to talk with me about what's going on.
Email from Genevieve. That's Clint's new girlfriend.
5 years
Genevieve
ago.
actually reached out to me.
Peace. Deuces.
5 years ago. We did not dox you. You were not a victim, girl. Stop it.
You've had a lot of stuff in your chat. I got it.
Yes, Chicky,
That's why
they are
nobody talks in
both
here.
public figures. Yes.
Yours
But I
says.
don't know, make that decision. Don't come in my chats there and shit like that. Very disrespectful. Thanks for $20.
Yes. She did.
So in a sense, it's kind of like,
She gave them that photo of her and her children for that video you just saw. It's public on YouTube, on the internet.
a wife or a husband that maybe hires somebody to do something they shouldn't do.
Hey,
Maybe not
Brandy.
that drastic, but that's what you did. That's what you're doing. So whatever's going on, you need to undo it, I would say.
Or what?
And you're paying. You're getting paid for
Just
it.
so everyone's aware, if someone messes in my chat, you don't have to ask me, you don't have to pay for it. It's me, it's me, and it's like, we'll do this shit over here. And when I say me, I mean, you guys don't do that shit over here. I just like, you know, I'm not I'll do it. But as far as, you know, random motherfucker coming in here, or even someone that's a good
I sped it up. So
She
it's not playing
did.
normally, and I'm commenting.
Snoop's terms of
She
service.
did.
Stop
Well, let me
presenting
ask you
bull-
this.
Alexa, is bullying or harassment on a YouTube channel against terms of services?
And see, just because you say you're being bullied and harassed doesn't mean that you're actually being bullied and harassed.
Yes, bullying is treated as harassment and breaches YouTube's community guidelines. YouTube forbids content that targets someone with prolonged insults,
Yes,
slurs, or
Burns.
threats,
Yes.
which includes bullying.
And what do you do when that happens on YouTube?
You can hit the three-dot menu on the video or comment and select report for harassment, then choose the appropriate policy. You also can block the user, turn off comments, or
Try
set them
to.
to held for review. and keep your video's
So
privacy
Alexa,
settings.
turn off. So when I hit no comments on my channels of the comments you guys leave, except I don't think you understand, you just leave traces of the comments, which are not nice at all.
Speculation as factually based evidence,
Thank you.
because it's not.
Yes.
Yeah, but it
Chicky.
is because AC
You're right.
worded it. And he's friends with you, and you are taking accountability for all of it. Just not the best. So I'd rather be safe than sorry. I've asked you to quit.
YouTube literally tells you, even if you
It's so funny. I have also asked you to quit and you didn't. I wasn't live for over a month and you never quit. So we're live today.
I have permission. Do not do it. You fucking moron. She has never asked me not one fucking time, ever. She is not allowed to contact me. If she did contact me, I would ban immediately. I don't communicate.
But you did. And I've asked you multiple times and you continue. That's against terms of services. What I'm doing is not against terms of
No,
services.
it's not.
I'm commentating.
It's not. It's not against terms of services. If you say, stop talking about me, and somebody doesn't stop talking about you, that's not against terms of services.
What you are doing is against terms of services. I have asked you from one creator to a person with a hobby, and you have said, again, I'm not going to do it.
With predators.
Well, I have asked you as a creator to a public figure to stop. You didn't. So sucks to be you.
But I'm not. I'm not. That was something that was written. I'm not like
Yes.
that. And you know that, and you put a
Good.
dirty jacket on me.
No, honey.
He wouldn't stop.
No.
I'm not. I don't threaten people. Mm-mm. You can get in trouble for that.
You don't do that shit in my chat. Don't do it on my fucking panel. This is my fucking show. You're not disrespected. I am the only one that does shit like
I
Yes, bestie. We know her children's names because of her. We knew who you were before you came to this side of YouTube because of her. She is the reason for all the things.
me.
that. And I don't do that, so don't fuck with me. Like, we're not doing that banner, but I appreciate the donation. That will be going towards the bottom
Hey,
of the
Chris,
banner.
do you mind if I tag your channel in something?
So wait a minute. You're trying to get people from other communities in on your bullshit? Isn't that what you say that we do? Huh.
Just let me know. All right.
The license.
So this is the Spit Cup, Chris. So if you want to listen to the commentary, because I have some real life stuff going on. He's like past stuff, and it's gotten to the point it's like real life stuff. So I was wondering at this particular video, but if you don't want it on your channel, that's fine. I won't tag it. But can you let me know different platforms that are trying to get? I can send this to them. This is Jamie from the Spit Cup, and there was something that was posted like 3 years ago that sounded really, really bad. Well, since then, that person said to leave him alone, and
That person said for you to leave him alone. We're not reaching out to him. You are. You need to leave him alone.
they haven't been doing that. So they're taking what was posted from years ago when we were having issues and the girlfriend and stuff, and he's using that from 3 years ago, and he's giving it to platforms and real life people to hurt me. So I don't know what to do.
No, you're wrong. We never showed it to anybody and say, here, hurt her. No. No. People just need to be aware of you. That's it. Yes, Magnolia, I agree. I agree.
To do from here. I don't want to involve the law. I don't want to have to involve my mother-in-law, but it's a safety issue at this, I feel like. And you're a guy.
I love you, JJ.
So maybe go check out his channel. He calls me a giggler and stuff like that, because a lot of people that are partaking in this, I was fine with them because they knew I wasn't like that.
No. No. Some people were fine with you when you got out of jail because they hoped that you had changed, hoped that you had learned something from going to jail. Okay? They quickly realized once that you got off of probation and you went back to good old Jenny that you hadn't changed at all, right? I have videos on my channel of you when you said that you wasn't on YouTube, videos of you on other people's live streams talking shit about me. Okay? I can prove that you and I were not okay after you got out of jail. We were not okay. Hence why you called the freaking cops on me more than once. We were not okay. All right? People have learned who the real Jen Bailey is, and they want nothing to do with it.
So now it's an issue where he's involved real life people. But I'll send you the thing about that person as well. It's real bad. But this is who he is.
C43 turns into 38.
That's it, Simply Blind, yes. Yes.
And no platform, no guy or anything has been able to stop this. And I'm not trying to this is bad.
Nobody will ever be able to stop us. Okay? Nobody. The only thing that's going to happen is more channels are going to find out who you are, and then they're going to start talking about you too.
And even in the video, Chris, he pretty much admits it. Like, these are bad people.
Pretty much admits it or admits it, because it's two different things.
Like
It's raining
vigilante
again.
people that go after people that really,
Who?
like, these are bad people. Like vigilante people that
Vigilante people.
go after people that really, really do that stuff, not based on what was said from years prior. And what he's doing is real life stuff. And he's sending this post, which sounds bad, but not the outcome of it. And it gets my kids involved. It makes me and my husband.
No, it doesn't get your kids involved. It doesn't. Okay? And the outcome is he has not gone to press charges yet. That's the outcome of it as of right now.
So what he's done is they tag this stuff on the news and stuff. They don't care about that stuff. But he's contacted a place in Akron, which actually really does mess up your house and stuff. And he's not stopping.
What place in Akron messes up your house and stuff? What is she talking about? Hi, Kathy. Celebrating 14 months of membership and stuff. Thank you, my girl. It's good to see you. What place in Akron goes and messes up your house and stuff? I don't know.
Okay. I'll just get to the end part because it's so foul. Can you go check his platform out when you have a second? Here's what it is. Because I've sent the links to all of these channels, but this is who it is.
Bless
And even
it.
the post, I'll send it to you. Even the proof from that person who went in there and asked them to stop, and they won't. Post is horrible, but everything's cool.
Everything's not
And
cool.
the lady who's up on panel, she's a chick that I know from real life. So all my information. So
Yes, Shyla. The poor little woman needs to try and get some men on her side. Hey, Jen, send them some nudes. That might work. But don't send them like current you. Send them the old you, because current you, those nudes would not work, girl.
So all these channels, Chris, they're you know how they hit mention? It's freaking crazy.
What I said was, yeah, I call CPS. Why would I call CPS on KK?
And I didn't, because the thing is when you get accused of that, you can call and get like a call. They have to verify that. I never called CPS. I don't do that shit.
My sister.
Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. Sure you didn't. And thank you, Bestie, for the $10 super chat. Giddles, I left Ohio in 2012 when my Destiny, your son, and Jake were 12 years old. Jake said you groomed him at age 14. Boo-boo, that's 2 years later. I wasn't there to vouch for you. Exactly. Exactly. Is that the place in Akron, Magnolia, that she's talking about?
Don't you understand?
Thank you, Bestie.
And my body cam was when I had breakdown, and I have paperwork about that. You knew that. That's from
No.
3.5 years ago.
No. The paperwork.
That's not what's going on now.
You know,
The paperwork that Stinkfish, not a therapist, Paul, wrote for you, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay? Because you want to know something? Fun fact, everybody. I showed her letter that was from her therapist. I showed that to my therapist, and he laughed and shook his head. Yeah. He said there's numerous things wrong with that letter, and it's not from any reputable, real therapist.
you know what's funny is this bitch says that she has like a fucking degree in communications. You don't have any listening.
But I do. I have a bachelor's degree in science and communications. Actually, my degree's right
Sure
here.
you do.
I posted it.
Sure you do.
since you guys
Sure
are
you
all
do.
watching. That's a lie. Slander.
Ability whatsoever.
Means
You really
nothing.
don't.
How does somebody get college degrees when they don't have a high school diploma? Can anybody answer that for me? How is that possible? Because there's a clip on my channel under my shorts somewhere of Jen saying herself that she has a college degree but no GED or diploma. I don't know, Chicky.
Dude, and this guy is huge, like 300 pounds huge.
And that means nothing on the internet. It means nothing.
No, I didn't fat shame my daughter.
Yes, you did.
I was insane.
No, you
You're pulling
weren't.
run reports from years
You were strung out on drugs. You were not insane.
back and not knowing what's going on now or who's forgiven or it's been put to rest. And you're taking this stuff to make me look bad. So now that's why I have multiple.
You have not been forgiven. Nothing has been laid to rest. None of it. I know who that is, CC, but I didn't know he was from Akron, like Jen says. And she made it out to be like it was like some company or something.
Channels going after me and that stuff.
We heard it live.
But up until a month ago, you blamed Jules for that stuff. That it was all going to come back to her. But now you're taking up for her and blaming it on somebody else. Brandy says, but she also said that Michael had a college degree and he did not graduate high school. Imagine. Sure did, Heidi. Sure did. Fat shaming her daughter. Yeah.
Live. We heard it on.
You did from 3 years ago, not from 2026,
Body cam.
from 2023. And you played it and had my child as a minor on there. You did that.
Clint's heard it. We've all heard it.
Right. From 2023.
You fat shamed your own daughter.
From 2023 when I didn't know
It
what was
doesn't
going on. I
matter
had a
when it
paper
was from. It does not matter when it was. The fact is, you fat shamed your daughter. Period. It doesn't matter when it was from. You did it.
for that stating that from a licensed therapist. No, it was from 2023. I had a breakdown. I said that. All the stuff that
No,
you're playing,
you
that's
didn't.
from 2023.
You did not have a breakdown.
Who do I take that to? You can't take that back.
Because you're a shameless piece of shit.
But I'm not. Maybe
But
then,
you
but I didn't
are.
know what was going on. I thought everybody was great.
You knew exactly what was going on. You did. You knew exactly what was going on. Hi, Mrs. Robinson.
Everybody.
Yes,
But that was
Chooch.
2023. I made peace with Brandy and everybody. So why this now?
You didn't, though. You didn't make peace with anybody. Okay? Fake peace is not peace. Got it? Got it.
Because you put a false jacket on me.
No.
Clint shamed her too because she ate the last bit of the turkey.
That was 3 years ago. And you had to bring my husband into it. That has nothing
It still happened. It doesn't matter when. It was actually 2022 when that happened.
to do with you, Brandy, and not where we are now.
Make her feel bad.
Erica probably put anything on the table, but I left it for never gave to the children and he crackhead.
I'm cracking.
Yes.
Have a name of the bee, not a beast.
Rob Kensington evidence between the herpes and meth. I'm telling you, dude, this
That's slander because I'm not on herpes. I'm not on meth. Or the thing with the
Herpes? Are you saying that you and your fake husband don't have herpes? Because I have proof of otherwise. Your words, not mine. Here it is. Why does it do that? There it is. There it is. Your words, not mine.
Be in a fucking relationship. I don't have to be in a relationship with nasty motherfuckers with goddamn fucking herpes viruses, which you have.
Wait, what? Wait,
Be in a
what?
fucking relationship. I don't have to be in a relationship with nasty motherfuckers with goddamn fucking herpes viruses, which you have. To be in a fucking relationship. I don't have to be in a relationship with nasty motherfuckers with goddamn fucking herpes viruses, which you have.
Oh my goodness. Jenny. Jenny. Hold on. The fuck are you at? Here you are. Jenny. So you're the one that has the herpes virus instead of Brandy. It's you. Huh. Imagine.
Me doing that? That's not true. And God knows what you told everybody else other than those two things. And the one lady from that one room report, we got into it. We're friends now. She actually has my cat when I went to jail, and she kept Mia. We're real good now, actually.
So wait a minute. Did you hear that? Now somebody else has her cat. Earlier, at the beginning of my life, she said that Haley had her cat. Now it's Marianne, the girl from the Run report, that has her cat.
Ain't no justice for anybody in this. When people say leave them alone, you leave them alone. You chose not to. And when it didn't work out for you, you smeared me everywhere.
Bless it.
And again, this is just entertainment. I don't know who this person is. I'm just commentating.
Rough times over here. We got to go through the trenches and trudge forward.
Also take base front.
Meaning, we continue. They keep looking at.
But then again, I wasn't really telling my doctor I did copious amounts of cocaine or methamphetamine.
But I wasn't. I've never tested positive for cocaine or meth. Never, because I've never done it. That's
You
a
know
lie.
what?
Because I actually have.
You know what? I've never tested positive for cocaine or meth either, but you want to know something else? I've done lots of cocaine and meth, but I've never tested positive for it. So it means nothing.
All of my stuff in my mind chart all the way back to 2003. And in order to
Fuck
take
your mouth chart.
benzodiazepine, you have to get drug tested for it or any surgery or anything. Never have I tested positive for cocaine. Never have I tested positive for methamphetamine. That is a
Me
lie.
either.
And I didn't do that, just like the other stuff you're saying.
Me either, but I've done lots of it.
Never have I done that. Just like my kidneys, just like everything. Never have I done that. And I don't appreciate you saying that about me or him or anything. That is a lie.
I don't give a
and I want
fuck
to
what
take
you
that back.
appreciate. How about that,
I'm asking
bitch?
for
Heroin,
myself.
like, that's not something that was entered into my chart.
Well, then you didn't. Great. Great for you if you never did. That's on you, not on me. But I know that I didn't. I know that I didn't. What's your friend set up on panel? I didn't do any of that. Mm-mm. And half the other stuff that you guys allege that didn't, but you guys said it on panel, I have it.
And
So let's get to the end part of it.
So that's here, 25 years off of alcohol. 25 is more.
Let's see. Hear that again.
Why? This was pretty,
Creep me out.
No, it had nothing to do with that. I do not have an alcohol problem. I do not drink alcohol and date.
Never had an alcohol problem. One time I did, but it was like I had my surgery back in about 17 years, actually. And I got a lot of people that live with me a long time that could verify a lot of shit in my townhouse. you were saying.
We are 2 decades, sir. I had black hair dye because
Inconsistency in the comment.
I had black hair dye because it was a 2023. I was going through a mental crisis. I dyed my hair black. There is no inconsistencies. You're lying on me. That was 2023. That is not
Wrong. You did not have black hair because you were going through whatever word you put in there this time. No, you're wrong. Because I showed a picture at the beginning of my life from 2021 and you had black hair. Exactly, Yasmina. Exactly, Shyla. Conveniently, that one time was on a live stream.
not the result of what is going on now. My hair isn't black. My hair was black in the videos that you're showing. That is an IG video. I don't do IG videos with the hearts on it. I don't even live in that townhouse anymore, nor do I look that way. So people that don't know me, yeah, they would think that presented, but not the result of it. And you just told on yourself again.
She says that she has not had alcohol in damn near 2 decades.
Who cares if it's 2 decades or not? What you should be doing is fucking saying, hey, that's great, because you're in recovery telling this. I haven't had a drop of alcohol literally in 18 years. And you want to nitpick because it's not exactly 2 decades and it's not 20? What? 20 years? I would think 18 years is pretty good for somebody that hasn't had a drop of it since or has never done methamphetamine and or.
Well, that's funny because on Ski Mask Andy's panel, you said that it was just like months before that you drank.
Cocaine. Never have I done that. And that is now, not 2026, not 2023, where you're throwing things out that are not true.
But earlier in the day, approximately 4 hours before this live stream was done, she said that she had 25 years off of alcohol.
But it doesn't matter. Why do you care? The point is that you should be contrite.
It does matter. Anybody that has clean time, they're not going to say 25 years and then 17 years and no.
Congratulating me because I was told that you are a recovery person, like AA and stuff. So
fuck your congratulations. You don't deserve it. Right, Chicky? She didn't say drugs. She said alcohol.
Yep. Are you lying? Just because I said 20, what, am I a horrible person? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sober for 25 years. It was only 18. I don't think they're going to look at me and say, wow, that's a lie. And you knew exactly how much before. That's stalker.
It was a fucking lie.
Just like Sophie, just like Brandy. That is stalker behavior.
I'm the stalker.
You're a stalker.
I'm the stalker, but you have picture after picture after picture after picture of me in your camera roll. But I'm the stalker, guys.
25 is more than 2 decades now.
Exactly. And when something is alleged or something is alleged in paperwork, especially when you drag my family into it and to see the outcome, especially when people have asked you to stop, AC to stop, and Brandy, who hasn't never stopped, you're only giving out what happened, not what it is now. Anybody that's smart, and most of these women, we were good. They knew. But they had to follow with what you said because you made everybody hate me. That is internet stuff. That's a whole other cyberbullying issue. It's the real life stuff that we're dealing with now and how you threw everybody under the bus.
Less than 2 decades. So we have an inconsistency in sobriety dates.
You hear this guy?
Freaking dyed. I cut my hair. I dyed it black. And then that's when the videos that you guys love to show with the Rena Center thing. I've always had a, what's it called? Pie face? Just always had a big old pie face.
And that is why the videos that you're showing to people that hate me so much and said at that time, even after that post, and said, you're not like that. I was sick. And in the
Wrong. Again. Wrong again. Here we are. August 18th, 2021. Oh, man. 5 years tomorrow. What color is her hair? Black? Awesome, Kathy. It absolutely is a lie coming from someone who is celebrating 20 years today. Every second counts. Congratulations, Kathy. 20 years sober and shit around here. Good for you, my girl. Yeah. Yeah, Oliver says, hell yeah, girl. But here we are. 5 years tomorrow, August 18th, 2021, and you've got black hair. You didn't dye your hair because you were in a quote unquote psychosis, quote unquote insane, whatever you want to. No. That was the normal color that you dyed your hair all the time. You can't just throw shit like this around, Jen.
The Rent-A-Center ban, I was sick. So before other people have to be brought in this to say, yeah, she was
on
sick,
drugs.
I'm asking you nicely from my panel to stop it.
No.
Before other people get brought into it and everything, because you know what? They may look at me, but I can tell you what the outcome is. Yours, not so much. I've asked you multiple times to quit, multiple times to stop tagging me and stuff, multiple times for AC not to harass me on panel and on my phone, for Heidi not to freaking threaten me. I've asked you guys to quit. And then here you're admitting, not only are you not quitting, which you didn't, that this stuff, you did not quit. So turn it around and take it back.
Don't nobody want a slice of that at all.
And if nobody wanted a slice of it, then you shouldn't have went out and entertained that slice, because that slice that you're talking about was 3 years ago. I don't eat old slices either. We agree about one thing. And if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, that slice from years ago, you throw it away and keep it there. Especially when you didn't even know what flavor that slice was. But this one did.
That's who you're talking about.
So instead of like rewriting history and putting my words out, especially when I was sick, or involving a family that didn't know what was going on, and it could be, if it goes to that, you need to reverse it. You probably won't, but it will be.
I believe Jake. I stand with Jake. How about that? I believe the things that he wrote in that post. Nothing's going to be taken back. And then he did another post after that, doubling down. You did it. Yes, Ladybug. That part, bestie. Yes.
Promise. And that's not a threat. What you've done is a threat.
I don't know.
I don't drink. That's a lie. I haven't drank. That's a lie.
His channel is a Spit Cup. And their links are all going to be put to anybody that's listening. Go check their channels out. Get the verbiage of
Thank
it. I'm going to
you.
start getting channels. I've been going to different communities, smaller channels, to get their channels built.
I don't know. Just black hair.
I dyed it black because
Hey,
honestly, Jamie, I'm
Jenny.
not trying to be mean,
Hey,
nor do I have to explain it to you.
darling.
But when my mom died, I dyed my hair
Homeslice.
black. I cut it. I tried hanging myself. I self-harmed, and nobody online can say that didn't happen.
And there we have it. If you were listening earlier, when she was talking about calling Kira and listening to her soothing voice from the woods, going to cut off her diddling hand, and called her husband to go pick her up, she said that she never thought about unaliving herself before that, just a few weeks ago. Right? Listen to this.
I dyed it black because honestly, Jamie, I'm not trying to be mean, nor do I have to explain it to you. But when my mom died, I dyed my hair black. I cut it. I tried hanging myself. I self-harmed, and nobody online can say that didn't happen with dates.
And there it is. So which is it? Why did you try and hang yourself? Hey, Flower Child. Why did you try to hang yourself? It obviously wasn't to unalive yourself, because you said earlier that thing in the woods from a few weeks ago was the first time you ever felt that way. What, Forever Young? Which part? And I'll point you in the right direction, my girl.
I don't know. First album is nasty. Should be so.
Of course it was.
It's just what's first album. Like it's rap guys over.
With that bullshit, but it's completely and utterly false. You just made it up. Because my worst enemies over the years fucking restream me. And I'm not talking about like 5 minutes behind. I'm talking about like up to the second. And I have never struck anybody for using my content.
Well, kind of like Rochelle. Okay, well, here's what I'm saying. I do not give permission for anybody to use my content to bully or harass me. I don't. or commentating properly
Well, we're not bullying and harassing you. So,
for anybody to use my content to bully or harass me. I don't. Or commentating properly or showing my face or anything like that. Now, if people want to stop the striking and mass reporting, then by all means I will. And I'll just use this for what I need to. So I give permission to channels, if you're doing it, to not incite people after me. Other than that, use it for entertainment. I don't care. But not for what you're doing. So from my platform, Jamie, Spit Cup, Brandy's channel, Sophie, all of you, I do not give permission. I do not want to have to privacy claim and or copyright anything for using my image, whether it's AI on your thumbnails or anything.
this one, the 7-hour live she did a couple of days ago, Forever Young. Yeah, it was this one that we're going over now. It was, let me look and see where we're at here. It was between hour 4 and 5 of that stream because we started at hour 4. So yeah, it was between hour 4 and 5 of her 7-hour live that she talked about it because Kira was in her chat. Yeah, that's what she, yeah, that's what she said. Hey, Viva, how are you?
So, Jamie, if you reverse all this, none of that's going to have to happen. But this stuff that you're doing, it needs to. You created this shitstorm. You need to take it away.
So, I don't know
That's
who
what she
filtered
said,
that bullshit,
Maria.
but it's completely and utterly false. You just
No, it's not. Because AC confirmed it.
Confirmed what?
He just didn't realize he's too stupid that your big mouth caused all of this. And this
No.
would be what?
Up until a month ago, you said the bee was the cause of all of this. But now it's Jamie. Huh.
Members contact because I'm not monetized. And you're
No, you're not monetized, but your channel is horrible. So if you guys care, because most of you guys are trolls, this channel right here, if you don't mind going to it, I will spell it out correctly. I know this lady because she is online and I've met her and she has given my information out falsely. And we were cool as well. After that.
Wrong.
Her name is Cajun Brandy. Go check it out. She's got like this governor thing. I know her because I helped out with her kid. A lot.
Prove it.
My
No,
whole
you
family did,
didn't.
including my mom.
No. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's it. That's all. Hey, Prasheka Rose. How are you? Mm-hmm. It did, Burns. It did.
And here's her other channel if anybody cares to go look at it. And if you guys need the links, I can do that. Actually, I should do the links and I will. Cajun Brandy too. We'll do the links in a second. I'll link all the channels. And anybody that cares and doesn't want to say anything, go check out these
Bless
channels,
it.
please, because they're bad. And I don't want any mass
Mhm.
reporting or doing anything like that because
We're so bad that we play your words back, right? We're so bad.
it's DOS.
contact because I'm not monetized.
That's right, Chicky.
And you're still paying for it.
Okay. So you have a non-monetized channel that you're admitting that you use to bully for this guy.
No.
Alexa, is it okay for a person on YouTube to use their channel to bully and or harass somebody if it's not monetized?
No, YouTube doesn't allow bullying or harassment content, even if the person isn't on the platform. The community guidelines prohibit prolonged insults, slurs, threats, or doxing directed at anyone, regardless of whether they have a YouTube account.
Let me ask you this, Alexa. What is a full doc? Saying somebody's full name?
YouTube's doxing policy bans sharing anyone's non-public personal info, including their full name, without permission, especially if it's combined with other identifiers. If the name is already public, it may be allowed, but posting private details like a full name to expose or harass someone is prohibited.
Your name is already public because you are a public figure living with another public figure that was on TV. Yeah, you see how that works? Yeah.
So you can say it just the way that you say it. So you could be like, hey, Genevieve Van Bailey. Hey, let's collab. Hey, Genevieve Van Bailey. How about I get all these people after you posted something false before cops have to be involved and then you get in trouble with all this information and Brandy and everybody else does because I'm not like that. Okay, Jamie? And Brandy? Now your channel, I'm going to strike. Or you can stop it. And I've been to court with you before and I still have that paperwork and proof
No.
that you didn't think I was like that. So we don't need to be getting people in our real
Prove it. Prove the paperwork where Brandy didn't think you were like that. Prove it.
Lives involved, Brandy. I'm telling you. Like that. So we don't need to be getting people in our real lives involved, Brandy. I'm telling you.
So don't. So don't. You're the one involving your real life family in this.
Because what
Right,
month was it
Burns.
that you modded for me? Oh, in 2024, not 2023, where you guys are using all this stuff. And now,
Well, from 2020 to the beginning of 2023, bestie. I knew who you were and everything about you before I even met you. Thank you, Jindy, for the 1999 super chat. Bro. Thank you, Jindy. No, I knew everything about you before I even met you, Brandy. Hey, Sammy Joe, how are you?
we're in 2026. What was it? What month was it that you modded for me? Oh, in 2024, not 2023, where you guys are using all this stuff. And now we're in 20.
Bestie, when was that short time that you were okay with this bitch? When was that? Me too, Chickie. Me too. It's going to make for a fun time. It really is. Yes, Ladybug. She plasters her own face all over the internet, but thinks it's a dox and against the law to show her face. Yes. Yes, Lori Darlin. Yes.
2026.
Members content. What against TOS also?
You heard it. Is it against TOS? Yes. And using a platform and or to bully somebody or threaten them, which you have, and in chats, and Heidi, and all of you, that is against TOS.
Wrong
Consider fraud
again.
because you're not providing members only content for something that you're charging people for.
No, you're right. It's not fraud. It's harassment.
Sound like her,
Like when I posted your picture and stuff, I didn't use it to harass you. You're a beautiful woman. All I was doing was, since Maria posted beautiful APJ, and Amanda is beautiful, as you are beautiful, and I just posted it and said, hey, don't teeth shame. Whereas your posts are really, really bad.
when someone pays for a service over here, they get what they pay for.
Not really. I wouldn't pay for stuff that I know could potentially get me in trouble. I probably wouldn't do it.
Over there, they get defrauded. And
So you're trying to tell me that you did this Thank you, Bestie, for the $5 super chat. You went after my 9-year-old son saying he graped you. I'll never stop. Right, Bestie. And I don't blame you. I'm right here beside you. So you're trying to say that you didn't do this to bully Brandy, right? Right? Right. Let's listen to that again.
Whereas your posts are really, really bad.
when someone pays for a service over here, they get what they pay for.
Not really. I wouldn't pay for stuff that I know could potentially get me in trouble. I probably wouldn't do it.
Over there, they get defrauded. And
I don't know what you're talking
that's
about.
crazy. Like, I can't believe that she took away all the content that people were paying hard-earned money for.
And that's where you tried getting me mass reported. And guess what? You guys are trying to report me. You all have said it, Kay, the other person. And guess what? It's not against TOS if you're a blocked member, but if you come in and you're bullying somebody and other subs, and it gets to the point where I have to stop my memberships, then that becomes a problem. Bullying me, where you don't know, not really bad. And said, hey, don't teeth shame. PJ stuff, I didn't. No, you're right. It's not fraud. It's harassment.
Sound like her,
like when I posted your picture and stuff, I didn't use it to harass you. You're a beautiful woman. All I was doing was, since Maria posted beautiful APJ, and Amanda is beautiful, as you are beautiful, and I just posted it and said, hey, don't teeth shame.
So because Maria does something that does not involve Brandy or you had to post something involving Brandy, and Brandy had absolutely nothing to do with any of it, right? So this wasn't to shame Brandy, right? Right. It wasn't to bully and harass her either, was it? No, I didn't think so. Exactly, Burns. Exactly. Yes, Lori Darling, she does. It's on her community tab. What channel did she tag so I can tag them and go in chat? I'm not sure. And her chat's not up. So I don't know, Heidi. I have no idea.
Whereas your posts are really, really bad.
When someone pays for a service over here, they get what they pay for.
Not really. I wouldn't pay for stuff that I
yeah.
know could potentially get me in trouble. I probably wouldn't.
So how is us listening to Jamie's streams going to get us in trouble? How?
Do it.
Over there, they get defrauded. And
I don't know what you're talking
that's
about.
crazy. Like,
Oh, you know exactly what he's talking about. All of the things that you have asked for money for, and you've used the money for other things, that's frauding people, scamming people. Yeah. You know exactly what we're talking about.
I can't believe that she took away all the content that people were paying hard-earned money for.
Yeah, Maria, yeah.
And that's where you try getting me mass reported. And guess what? You guys are trying to report me. You all have said it, Kay, the other person. And guess what? It's not against TOS if you're a blocked member, but if you come in and you're bullying somebody and other subs, and it gets to the point where I have to stop my memberships, then that becomes a problem again for the channel that's doing it. Sophie, you, and everybody. Pay attention before you do things, because money is the root of all evil, and you guys got real evil and dark real quick. And guess what?
Yeah.
Jules, who also will be okay in this, has also dealt with your guys' crap. And I've been taking things off of her channel, and she didn't even know about it. But when she also said it was getting dark, and then you guys took it from there and put her at risk being a single woman and the stuff you've done to me, maybe I should reach out to her. Maybe. Because I do worry about her.
You worry about Jules. Bless it. Hey, Shar. I just came in. We should all share Jamie's next live on every channel and see what she thinks then. Absolutely, Shar. Absolutely. Exactly, Chicky. That's it. She's just spreading awareness on herself more than we ever could, right?
Now, I worry about her mental health because of what you guys have done to me, and the result of it, you're doing it to her. Except, you know what? The reason that I'm happy, and Jules and I don't talk, but I will call it as it is. Jules is actually covering it properly and with TOS.
Really? Okay.
You're not. Jules never contacted anything with anything back in the day. Jules covered this today and yesterday. So even if you do anything, I still have it. And it covers it. And that right there
Bless it.
was pink evidence. Just like you guys clip everything, I knew that. You don't get to rewrite history to fit your narrative just because I make you a lot of money.
It's weird, but she's never respected any man's
Des,
money. She's never
no,
respected-
girl.
What's against the law with that? And when did that become your business? I've been with Clint for 6 years. We both said stuff. It's not where we are now. You're the only one taking it in real life. You're the only one who can't get over it because I didn't know you then. So why do you care what we do with our money? We don't have to give it to you, and we don't have to be scared to have to give it to you, or shouldn't even have to give it to a lawyer because of these goons you incited, because they don't want to get in trouble. But I'll make sure you do, non-threatening, because you're not stopping and haven't.
Anyone's money. Sucks to suck.
She said
And what does Brandy say after this? Because I'm not saying that it's not against anything.
that too.
But Brandy, you also said I had knee pads and did that stuff. That's a lie. I don't know if it falls under like libel or anything, but most of you guys don't have money for that. So if something happened, y'all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Like, you failed at the two things that women shouldn't fail at: giving a blowjob and raising kids. Like,
But I did raise them. Just not until 6 years ago. Now that one, not so much.
Jen,
Proof? Absolutely. We kept
girl, what happened to your job? I thought you were starting your job today. What happened?
got him into a good school, and he's a good kid. Because of both of them, but also because of his dad, not because of this one who's online giving everybody's business out, putting our families in harm. And she is.
they're two things that kind of go hand in hand with being a woman.
Exactly. I didn't give any of mine up. Didn't try to ride a roller coaster. Didn't meet at a hotel to set somebody up to get that way. Didn't beat on mine. Didn't withhold food. Didn't leave any of mine except the past 6 years. But I can show up until then.
You didn't withhold food. Girl, you locked up snacks. You tried to give away snacks and food so your daughter wouldn't eat it. Same time you were fat shaming her on the internet. You did that.
Never did anybody think I was some perv or anything like that. And I approve of that. And I went to court with a very, very, very strenuous look into everything and the timelines that I kept saying. And you wouldn't stop. But you still can stop. But I don't think you're going to. Brandy, I've asked you to stop. And now you won't.
Never. Ever, ever, never.
You didn't believe either of them. That's
just because you're not with your kids, the kid never forgets the heartbeat they felt first. Not the stepmother, their mother. Even 6 years doesn't change that, even when they're adult.
Now, I don't remember my mother's heartbeat when I was in her stomach. I don't remember that. Does anybody remember that? Because, I mean, you just heard what she said. And yes, y'all, and I am not shitting you. I am not lying. I promise you.
And very confused because of people alienating them.
No, you alienated them.
Alienation of a
Parental alienation. I'm glad you said that. Parental alienation is what you did to your children with their fathers. Yeah.
Adult kids. Why?
Sure did.
Because they hate.
You cannot parental alienate adult children. They're no longer children. They're adults. Over the age of 18 who can do what the fuck they want to do. And they have chosen. Hey, M to the B, how are you, my beautiful girl? It's okay. It's okay. You're here now. That's all that matters. Exactly. Exactly, Chickie.
I fucked up for 6 years, not the majority of it.
Okay.
I said, leave my family. But you wouldn't.
Nobody's bothering your family.
Don't you take away my achievements that I can't talk about. I was a soccer mom. You guys knew that because you got into every bit of my life and only wanted to get on to the people.
No, you were not a soccer mom. No.
People that hated me to lie. My paperwork, not the outcome. My custody paperwork, not the outcome. Alleging things, not the outcome.
No. Okay.
Right, Jamie?
All right, Jenny.
Brandy?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
And maybe you guys don't think I'm crazy. Maybe not. But you've got this community so messed up that people don't even want to chat. And I have nothing bad in my chat.
It's because of us that nobody wants to chat in her chat. It's not that people don't want anything to fucking do with her. It's because of us. Right? Girl.
Nothing. I've done nothing illegal whatsoever at all.
Neither have we.
No. And up until I went to jail, never had I done anything that I didn't do my time or restitution or pay. So what? I got a trafficking charge. Guess what? I did an intervention in lieu. I learned my lesson. I got off probation. I got a charge for domestic violence and violating a TPO. I had regular court-appointed attorneys, but I had a real-life attorney the day that I got out. My husband picked me up. I went to my probation. I completed all my supervised probation. Have the certificate for it. Still continue to be in therapy, psychiatry, taking my medications. Then to have the drug test and everything.
Sure you are.
They take my stuff all the time. I'm supposed to be getting a kidney transplant, and this is what I have done to me.
Sorry. A kidney transplant? Look at that face, y'all.
When I have nothing but proof. Nothing but proof.
Show it. You always say you have nothing but proof, but you never show proof of anything. Put it out there, girl. Put it all out. Yes.
All you guys have is something from years ago.
It's insanely unfortunate. But I don't know. Like me, the expectation of me as a man is to, learn how to do manly shit, which.
Manly shit. You wear Easter bunny ears. You won't go on panel with even Deadly or AC. You have women and men, just like you're doing right now, getting these people to do borderline, what I think is harassment and very dangerous things, doxing, everything. Maria even. Just because the boil is leaking all this from these people, guess what? You still have the boil. And it's hard as hell to get out, but when you do, it's freeing. You don't have to deal with all that. Maybe it'll leave a scar. Maybe.
A boil?
But they never asked for it.
Hey, Kat.
So fix it.
I do for a living in most areas of my life.
But you don't do that for a living. You do this for a living. And you've done it in a lot of communities too. And there's mass of all those people deceased and all that stuff.
But as a woman, you couldn't even finish a blowjob.
But what does that matter? Because that IG thing from 5 years ago, that's not even illegal. What does that matter? You're
that IG thing from 5 years ago, that's not even illegal? Girl.
slandering me.
No, it's
I'm
not.
just joking because you.
No, it's not. We have proof on video that you give a bad blowy. No, but that's not a lie.
Smoke cigarettes and AC puts butt plugs in. I'm not slandering. I'm not getting into your guys' business other than what I'm allowed to, just like you played my intake video, but she was a minor. I don't get.
Played your intake video, but she was a minor. What the fuck are you talking about? What intake video of who being a minor?
Get into shit like you do. I don't go into
I know,
Discord and say,
Burns, I
hey,
know.
harass this person to a whatever. And it's like, hey, let's tag this guy for telling a girl to unalive herself or all this stuff or Brandy. I don't do this stuff.
Do you not?
But the money was just too good, just like it was before.
Bless it.
The fuck is that?
It's not your business.
Couldn't even get your own man hard. How the fuck does that work?
Oh, bet you me, I don't have a problem with that. Never did. You are not the king of the sex of whatever class. You don't get to tell that to people. It's not your business. Again, that was the past. You can play people's words back, but if you're doing bad things and things that could harm them, you play it back. You tell the truth, but then you update it. Just like Unsolved Mysteries, they can go, oh, well, this person disappeared. Okay, they did, but what was the outcome of it and what year? But see, you didn't do the updated thing. You just threw out them missing. The not knowing part of it, and that's the part that makes you paranoid.
What kind of shit
and
is
makes you scared.
that? What kind of shit is that? Okay, we can talk about now. You sexualized Amzie breastfeeding her baby. What kind of a sick monster does something like that? The fuck?
I love doing this commentating.
Is that why he's on the grind there? To see if you can find somebody else who's better at it?
But what does it matter if somebody's on there? I'm the one that did that. How would you know unless you're stalking somebody? Brandy, why are you saying this stuff? You're not even part of this community. You're not.
No, we're not. We're not a part of your community. We're not. We have our own community. And we don't want you around, girl. We don't. Brandy's a part of our community, not yours.
You're slandering. Because again, you modded for me. I have that information. So what changed?
You mod anybody and everybody. Nobody asks for mod status on your fucking channel. Nobody wants it. Okay? All you do it so you can throw it back in people's face later. Nobody wants to be a mod for you, Jen. But you modded for me. We were fine after that. No. It is Chantel. Exactly. Bestie, exactly. If that crotch of yours was fire, your husband would not be passing out his junk to everyone. But you can't relate.
Because you threatened me a lot and dropping my information. And then Wawa, who I don't want to get involved in this if it did, but you did. And the Discord stuff.
Well, they say a man can.
I just noticed that I've gotten 2 Cash Apps in the last little bit. One of them says, nice to have you back. And the other one says, get her. Thank you guys for the Cash Apps. It's much appreciated.
Suck a dick better than a woman, but
Gee, I would be really proud of you to say that, sir, since you're a man that wears bunny ears and you want to give me lessons on how to. I wouldn't even admit that.
Now, I want you guys to listen to this very, very closely. Her homophobic speech. Listen to this. Clip channels, get ready.
Well, they say a man can suck a dick better than a woman, but
Gee, I would be really proud of you to say that, sir, since you're a man that wears bunny ears and you want to give me lessons on how to. I wouldn't even admit that. If there's any men in here, would you admit something like that? You're disgusting. Keep that shit, and that's not kink. That's just gross. Even speaking like that is gross. So maybe you're not a dad, but I don't think your family would watch this shit and know in 2026, not what I did, because that's going to be cleared up on my timeline channel, but what you're doing now. You should not be talking about that disgusting stuff. Thank you for recording it.
Disgusting
the Renaissance
stuff.
Van, all that stuff, mocking somebody that's
Disgusting stuff. A man talking about giving another man a blowy is disgusting stuff to her.
insane. Documented. And Brandy and Heidi and all of them saying, we know you didn't do it. Thank you. We knew you were sick. Why? Because who I am now is not what I looked at then. Right? And what I see now is grown people doing things they shouldn't be doing. In my opinion, you should have kept it online, but you chose not to.
I'm here to tell you that I don't think that that's true. I just don't.
Oh, so you're the guy that wears bunny ears. You're a real man having women do things for you. And then we got one putting butt plugs up his butt. You're telling me how I should do this and that with Brandy confirming it. And you don't even know me. So now you work. So what is your other job? Are you a sex ed teacher? Well, let me tell you what, sir, wearing bunny ears and you being online all the time makes me doubt maybe you're not that great, because I haven't heard nobody in the background saying, hey, let's go in the other bedroom, get offline. Mine does. Yours?
When?
We don't know. Maybe he's like Lauren.
When? Why are you holding up that ring that's done turned your finger fucking green, girl? When? I've never heard her fake husband say, hey, get offline and come back to the bedroom with me. I've not heard that. But I did hear something in a Discord yesterday. Not KK's Discord, not my Discord, but a Discord of some people talking. And you were there, not there, but they were talking about an experience that they had had with you, that you were online with them talking and could hear your fake husband on the side groaning and shit. And somebody asked what was going on, and you said that you had to give your husband a hand job real quick before he could go, while you were on the phone with these fucking people. You're a nasty bitch. Nasty bitch.
Maybe you have a blow-up doll. Who knows? But Brandy is very married.
Best blowjob I ever got was from a chick. But that's just me, man.
TMI. I don't care. I'm just surprised that there was a chick that ever she had to be mute. She had to. And honestly, whoever she is, what a disrespectful thing to say about a female and give that information out. Even if you didn't say her name, how dare you? Just like you shouldn't be talking about what people did, even if they put it out. That doesn't give you the right to tell the story and to slander somebody. You're really disgusting, and you're making me highly, highly uncomfortable, because all I'm doing is parodies and commentating. I'm not doing that nasty stuff to you. Definitely not contacting, sending your bad stuff out, or Brandy. I don't take it to that. I don't.
No.
Or physically going somewhere and saying, hey, this dude's doing this. This is what was said about me. This is what's going on now.
No. No.
You're a man. I think.
Oh, look, the faggot showed up. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. To me, I don't think that there's any disrespectful word that you can say. I know a lot of people use the R word. I get it. I'm trying not to, because I get held to the cross about it. But I do think in a community with the LGBTQ, and you would know this because you say you're part of that community. I don't know if you've ever heard the Brandon Tina story. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Gwen Arujo story, I believe, and the one about Matthew Shepard. Why? because of stuff that you're talking about, calling somebody the F word. I'm not repeating it because it's disgusting. But you said this on your panel, right?
Couldn't even get your own man hard. How the fuck does that work?
Is that why he's on the grinder? To see if you can find somebody else who's better at it?
Really,
That's
Brandon?
true. I just don't. Best blowjob I ever got was from a chick. But that's just me, man.
A desperate one.
Oh, look, the faggot showed up. Ladies,
Anybody that's listening, can you hear that? Maybe your friends think that's okay, but I know people in our community that don't like that word. They don't like it when Deadly said it. They don't like it when I repeated it. They do not like that. And you're friends with some of these people. How do you think that they would feel knowing that that's how you, just because you may live that life doesn't give you the right to say that stuff about other people that live that life in private? This is how people get in trouble and end up losing their lives to small-minded people like you. It takes one person to look at a post and say, wow, we're going to do something real life. Just like a person like Matthew Shepard, who didn't ask to be put up against a fence pole, or Brandon Tina and the people there that took a bullet in their head because of people like you putting bad jackets on them, calling them the F word. You homophobic prick.
How is that putting a bad jacket on them? Do you even know what the fuck you're talking about? Hey, Phantom, do you?
So if I can't say the N-word, Deli can't say it, William can't say it, Brandy shouldn't say it. You can't, don't.
When does Brandy say it? When does Brandy say the N-word? Huh? When? Prove it. Put it out there, girl.
So if I can't say the N-word, Deli can't say it, William can't say it, Brandy shouldn't say it. You can't, don't call people the R word. But then you and AC call me that all the time. Because guess what? I have that too. Can it do anything? No, it just educates what kind of channel you
here's
run.
my life. How the fuck does that work?
Is that why he's on the grinder?
I can tell you that I don't think that that's true. I just don't.
I'm going to play this 3 times.
Best blowjob I ever got was from a chick.
I got
But, that's just me, man. Oh, look, the faggot showed up.
Okay, cool.
Out of here for the remainder of the stream. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of something on top of that because I don't like ripping my people off. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be live, but if you want a credit for the next show, you can go ahead and send it. And then when he comes back in the next show, just remind me if I pull your card.
I
on the
think
next
maybe
one,
that's the end of it,
Just
I
tell me
think.
you've already prepaid, and we'll just get him out here for the next one. No one cares if you subscribe, faggot. I don't fucking.
Well, I don't care if people subscribe to me or not, but I'm not going to tell them that. I'm not going to be like, hey, don't subscribe, the F word. Why would you do that? I would want people to subscribe to me, maybe not your channel where they could get in trouble and you make up stuff, but why would you call somebody the F word? Right, Napa? Well, you got mad at us for people
Why
saying
do
that and they weren't even
you?
saying it, so it's okay for him to say it. It's okay for A to say stuff. That's why I said you're not a creator. You don't have a channel. That's why you have the same numbers. That's why all of you go into the same lives, because you guys are bullies. That's why my numbers go up, because you guys are giving me the stuff that I need. And guess what? My platform will continue to grow. Any platform that I have will continue to grow. And I'm going to educate people before I become a statistic, or my husband or my family, about people like you.
Bless it.
If you want money bad enough, any of you, do your job or go get one. And that means you.
Where's
Jamie.
your job?
Want you over here? Hold on, let me give you a little bit of.
You fucking faggot!
Hey, free speech. I don't know how good it looks, just like an allegation.
Bless it.
Good channel. We'll put the links in the chat. See, I'm growing your channel. You can't be mad. I'm not having anybody hate watch you. I'm not doing all the stuff you were doing and posting shit from years ago. I'm giving them fresh content. Because maybe, just maybe, somebody may come in based on what you're saying and go, hey, we checked, nothing happened, it's bad. But guess what? I don't believe that. Like when Joe pulled that.
Mm-hmm.
That was years ago. They'll be able to go, the math ain't mathin'. But then they listen to your channel and you telling somebody to OD on a live and flop around like a fish and say, you hope my kidneys fail, knowing that I have to get a transplant.
You're not getting a transplant. You're not. And flip-flop, bitch. Flip-flop.
And say that you hope that I get pancreatic cancer when my mother passed from that. Why is that okay? I don't think that's a freedom of speech.
It is.
I always forget about that one.
And you're not sober. You're sober.
You ain't the first one. Oh man, it's wild, man. These people on these fucking YouTube streets just never cease to fucking amaze me.
Listen, it's you too. And your channel isn't growing. Your ego is. Your pocketbook might. Your smartness and your impulsivity, because you couldn't just slow it down, that never grew. And your IQ, it diminished, in my opinion. You're very sloppy. I watch a lot of 48 hours. You don't have a channel, you have a bully channel. And I think anybody that has a bully channel, like Paula's channel, she's got, decent stuff, Berlinetta, even Deadly. Your channel is used and shit shows.
Hey, Jody. Thank you for the $20 super chat. I'm listening while driving. Sorry I can't talk. No worries, my girl. Be safe driving. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
To go after and target other creators. And I know this because I've spoken to creators that have been a victim of yours. The internet's huge. You could have started your own community.
Exactly.
But you guys had
Brandy.
to post and feed. Guess who ruined the community? You. Except they were too scared. I'm not.
Bless it. So again, you're admitting that you are not scared of Jamie and AC. So stop acting like you are.
Fuckers. I think Charlie thinks he's cute.
They think that coming online, that they're going to be able to outmaneuver hundreds of people that watch your channel, hundreds of people that watch your content.
Yeah. You just gave me free advertisement, but at what cost? You did that. That's why my numbers are pretty good. I don't make that much money. I get paid for the RPM. And my channel's growing because I go to other communities and educate them about this community. I don't know if they like it too much, but I keep around 100. Maybe we'll go over my stats. Maybe not that much money, but everything else, I'm through the roof. And you know what? Money ain't that important. It's quality over quantity. And that goes for your guys' brain cells and your class and your stuff and being legal. See, they have a lot of people that are on 48 hours. I just didn't want to be on it. You know what I'm saying?
You think that you're going to be able to lie to them. Like, I can understand if you think.
But isn't a lie like something from the past and then what the outcome is? Isn't that kind of a lie? Because it all comes down to what's legal in paperwork, not allegations, right? Or even on paperwork, the end part of it that says it's closed. It's not closed because you say so. It's closed because of what somebody else says so. Even if it's a person that's real and has said, stop it. And you don't know how to.
You're going to pull
Stop
like
it.
one person, maybe a couple of people. But if you're talking about hundreds of people, they're going to see right through it.
And you made sure they did. Except some of them came to ask. And then I had my paperwork pulled. So no matter how bad it was, if
You did not have your paperwork pulled. Napa pulled it and gave it out to people in the community.
they would have came and asked me about it, it all goes down to the paperwork. Like, your paperwork is bad. Maybe petty stuff, but I don't think I would ever want you to be.
Yours is bad.
You, Brandy, to clean my house after you've stolen from somebody else's. And you stole from my car. You stole Koch's clothes. You said that.
Bless it.
And I don't think any of you guys are good at stealing. I wasn't. That's why I got in trouble.
Listen, I have seen some of the houses that Brandy cleans, and she's there all by herself. She's trusted. She is a trusted, successful business. You could never, would never be trusted with anything. Okay? Stop trying to shit on people that are more successful than you.
You guys don't seem to know. And Jamie, the last thing that you ever need to do is be behind the wheel of a car. Ever. Like, let me think. No, ever. Never. Because you being out on that road plowing into another car, somebody could have been in there. And when the cop confronted you about it, you had all that evidence. You still lied. But I mean, if it didn't happen, I'm just alleging.
You're not that smart.
I'm very smart.
Well,
I might be manipulative. I might have narcissistic traits. Since my breakdown, my head might be a little bit weird and stuff. But believe you me, I don't have much common sense, and I may not use words the way I want to, but people were right. I'm not stupid. Life is about taking chances and playing poker. And when I lived at home and I had to deal with somebody that you accused me of being with or doing that kind of nasty shit, guess what? I had a lot of time to sit in the corner and to live at home in an abusive home, paper document. So what do you learn how to do? And that's why you watch me. But you are diabolical. You are the type of person I would not want to know, because if you put your hands through a fucking wall and maybe there was a woman there, thank God you live in an apartment and those walls are paper thin. And I hope you replace that wall. And I hope if you ever move that you repaint those disgusting walls, because there's no way you're getting back your deposit. Ever. So maybe go get a job as a painter and then learn how to paint your walls and undo what you've done.
for pay is unfortunate because, you know, it falls under the closet people existence, and I don't like closet gays. Those people are.
No, you don't like closet gays, of course. Just expose them and call them the F word. That's much better. Because some people, because of people like you, Matthew Shepard and them, they live their life in fear because of people like you and people like me
No, people like you. Not people like Jamie, people like you. The homophobic people that like to talk shit and shame them. You.
That didn't do it, you're getting other people to do something that I did for life them and call them the F word. That's much better. Because some people, because of people like you, Matthew Shepard and them, they live their life in fear because of people like you and people like me that didn't do it. You're getting other people to do something that I did not do.
Again, it always comes back to her. You were inappropriate with those young boys. They are telling their truth with you. Period.
So if somebody wants to live a life as the LGBTQ, they don't have to open their mouth and say anything. Why? Because of Matthew Shepard, because of freaking Tina Brandon. Whether I believe in that lifestyle, anybody, because it's not my lifestyle, and I'm okay with that. Because that's my beliefs. It's not your belief to take information and make it into what you want. And when I say I think you are like a sociopath, diabolical freak that could sit and watch somebody literally OD and say that out of your mouth, God knows.
What?
Anybody that's been alone with you, what they have to deal with psychologically. Kind of like that lady that lost her.
Kind of like what people have dealt with being alone with you. Kind of like that. Oh, I'm sure she did, Chickie. I'm sure she did. So I just got a message with some screenshots of a certain creator that wears a bee avatar, pretty much threatening this person. Has them completely confused with somebody else. Okay. The bee thinks it's one person, but it's a different person. And I know it's a different person. And there's another creator on this side of the internet that knows that it's not this certain person. Sorry, I have to be cryptic. But has them confused with Mayday. You know, our subscriber Mayday. Has them totally confused with Mayday. The bee says, what goes on in the dark always comes to light. Mayday, Mayday. And this person's like, what are you talking about? I'm not even nowhere around on the fucking internet. And then she says, right, Mayday. You're so far off right now, B. You have no fucking idea. No fucking idea. And then the bee says, what goes on in the dark always comes to light. Don't forget that. Why are you threatening subscribers, B? Why? Why are you threatening subscribers? Subscribers that are not even around. Why? What are you getting out of this? Huh? What the fuck are you getting out of this? You're fucking unhinged and you need to fucking chill. Okay? You targeted a Redditor last week who donated to you. And this week you're targeting this person And you're so far off base, you have no fucking idea. No idea. Martin's mommy, I love you. So after the not so low-key threats, no, it was they sent them messages on IG, Lori Darlin. Lori Darlin typing, and you can see I'm not typing. And the subscriber says, I think you have me confused with somebody else. I walked away from you all months ago. I saw how dangerous you all are and want nothing to do with any of you people. But this is what goes on in the dark. Threats is not okay. If you feel the need to resort to threats, then you have hit a new low. Absolutely. $29 months of membership. 29, girl, 29. I love you, Martin's mommy. Thank you for your support, my girl. I'm glad that it didn't like make you start over because you had to do a new tier, but 29. Exactly, Heidi. Exactly. And like, I know this person, I know this subscriber, and it's not Mayday. But I want to know where you get off, B, thinking that you can threaten and intimidate subscribers. And what do you have with Mayday? What is it? What do you have against Mayday? B. Stop threatening fucking subscribers that doesn't want anything to do with you anymore. Okay? Things have changed around here if you haven't noticed. And this time, you throwing a fit and stomping away and say, come on, bees, let's fly. Didn't fucking work out for you too well, did it? People were tired of your shit. People were tired of you making choices for them when they're grown-ass adults and have better lives than you could ever dream of. Criminals or not, recovering addicts or not, have better lives than you would ever dream of having for yourself. You don't control people. You don't. Leave the subscribers alone. They walked away from you for a fucking reason. So stop. Just fucking stop. Leave them the fuck alone and stop threatening. Stop trying to intimidate. It's ridiculous at this point. A furlap evolved. Yes, that's the word. Evolved. Chicky says, if you get threats, send them to her or send them to me or KK, and we'll make sure or Jamie or AC, we'll make sure it gets to Chicky. And she'll make a special B video. Exactly, Martin's mommy. Let's see what you guys are saying. Maybe something is happening we don't know about because she's not being discussed. Yeah, exactly. Lori Darlin, exactly. So, hold on. 2 seconds. Okay. Leave the subscribers alone. Okay? We know you're a shit human. We already know this. You don't have to prove it to anybody else. Okay? Okay. It's time to catch up on you guys. So that's all I had to say. Stop threatening people. Enough is enough. You went after one subscriber / Redditor last week, and that's never made not the first comment on fucking YouTube. And now this. Okay? The person you messaged is not fucking Mayday. Stop it. Yes, Kay, yes. So, get back to this.
Home and you drove her nuts, just like those people that actually did. That guy had that shit in his phone, not me. And that's what you wanted. Whether I was homeless, whether I ended up back in a psycho ward, I didn't break no fucking laws. That's what you wanted from me. And you said, even if you get offline, which I did, you still harassed me when I said no. Even if it was somebody else, they report back to you. So that would be the driver.
You're the driver of your own crazy train, bitch. Stop. Stop it. Okay? Just stop. Again, I haven't been live in over a fucking month. But yet you can't keep my name out of your fucking mouth to save your own pathetic life. So here we are. I'm back. Stop it.
What the bank robber is in the bank. That makes you liable if anything happens. I'm just saying.
Up in the head. Inferiority complex hasn't been worked out.
No, it isn't about inferiority complex. This is a great life to talk about, do about, but it's not your business to talk like that. If you want to be an asshole, do it in your home. I don't believe.
Just like you told William, if he wants to talk racist, just do it anywhere but your panel, right? Right. Same shit, right?
Believe in it. I don't have to. But I do believe if people want to live that life, it is not for you to say whether you have to talk about it or not, because people like you that put false narratives on people, that is how people end up shot or killed. Just like Matthew Shepard. Just like the lady that they set up did not do anything and she ended up dead in a field because of insiders. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me.
You're wrong. You're wrong. But let's watch this really quick before we move on.
But everybody knows that I say stupid shit all the time. Always do.
I understand that, but just not in my chat. That's it. That's it, will you? Just in my chat. You can say N-word. You can tell Heidi that you're going to hang her from a pole because KK supports it. I'm just saying.
Since when does KK support that stuff? I've never heard KK say anything even remotely close to anything like that. Brandy says you and Deadly can't say the N-word, but Brandy says it. Wrong. And now this with KK. Wrong again, bitch. Wrong again.
In my chat. That's it. That's it.
I'm sorry, what? One more time.
But everybody knows that I say stupid shit all the time. Always do.
I understand that, but just not in my chat. That's it. That's it, will you? Just in my chat. You can say N-word. You can tell Heidi that you're going to hang her from a pole because KK supports it. I'm just saying in my chat. That's it. That's it.
But everybody knows that I say stupid shit all the time. Always do.
I understand that, but just not in my chat. That's it. That's it, will you? Just in my chat. You can say N-word. You can tell Heidi that you're going to hang her from a pole because KK supports it. I'm just saying in my chat. That's it.
That's it. That's all. Selfie Queen Cindy has this clip on her channel. Nightbot just dropped Cindy's link in the chat. If you guys are not subscribed to Cindy, there's her link. If you want to go check out this clip, it's over there. But Jen, you have proved your racism. You have proved your homophobic thoughts. We want nothing to do with you. Nothing.
Out the door and say hello, people. Oh man.
So
anyways, like a what is that?
Yes, for a lot.
come on, get with
Yes.
the program. Dead air.
Look at my phone real quick. It's weird. All right. Well, Brandy, you got any words of encouragement or final thoughts?
Dr. Drugs are bad.
Comes from the person that had a drug problem. Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, you've got a drug problem. It's obvious. There are clips on my channel of you smoking and snorting something off of camera. Stop.
I took what was prescribed to me. I never did a drug like that. You know that.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I also took what was prescribed to me and I got addicted to it and it wasn't enough anymore. So I started doing other things.
Yeah, so you're right. Drugs are bad. Maybe take that and go to a school or do something like that and educate people and not break the law because you have. Putting your hands on me.
And you've broke the law. Who are you to speak on these things when you've done the exact same things?
Doing the things you're doing, giving out false information, giving out my information and everybody else.
No.
I can't
You're
control
wrong.
what other people do. I can control what I do. And up until I went to jail, I never. Do I think I can outsmart him? Yeah. Yeah, I do. You know why?
Talk about dead
Because
air.
of this and his goon squad that have been happily doing his bullshit when I said the channel links that I gave out. So do I think I can really outsmart Jamie? Yeah, I do. Because he obviously isn't very smart because he couldn't even park a car without banging it into somebody else. So do I think I can outsmart him?
Exactly, Shyla.
Yeah, I do.
Says the woman that was in the passenger seat and grabbed the steering wheel and tried to push the car into oncoming fucking traffic. Say what?
And you want to know why? Because I always have a packed room. And people like PTSD,
A
where
packed
CC Trucker
room.
said he tried to spook me.
Mm.
Or whoever dropped my stuff in this discourse. That's against the law, in my opinion. You're lucky.
So it's against the law to drop people's stuff in Discord. Like you dropped Maria's and Brandy's and my information in the war room. And on top of that, Yahoo Boy's minor daughter in a bathing suit in that war room. You did that. So is that also against the law?
I don't care about that. But that is against the law. Giving out somebody's personal information, Brandy, it is. Lying on somebody, it is, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But I know all this stuff.
It's against the law in her opinion, y'all. Hey, Black Swan, how are you, beautiful? In her opinion, it's against the law.
I don't know how that's going to be. But do I believe I can outsmart Jamie? Back in the day, no. I got in trouble. Do I think I can outsmart him? Yeah.
Right into the
I can
V.
read between the lines. I know how to do that stuff. I've been doing it the whole way through. This is a game.
It's a game.
So no matter what happens, I have a good heart. I try to.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Those are very good words to live by. All right. Well, is that it? That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right. Well, go get some sleep or go to work because I'm booting you out of here.
Goodbye.
Night night. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end. My only friend, the end. I hope that you've enjoyed the content thus far. If you have,
It's not content. There's nothing about it that's content. Your channel wasn't content. Sophie's channel wasn't content. None of them.
Sure.
Your content.
But your channel is content, right? You playing us is content, but us playing you is not content. Okay, girl.
Is bullying. And that is
Sure.
against
Sorry.
TOS.
No.
And you guys have been trying to strike my channel down. And guess what? I don't do AI images. I just commentate.
I don't strike.
feel free to recognize the fact that this is not a soup kitchen. Feel free to hit that PayPal or Cash App, all you.
But what are you serving? I wouldn't want to serve soup kitchens. Come to my channel. I can at least give you guys some decent sandwiches. You go to his channel, you get a soup kitchen.
Decent sandwiches.
And a guy that lies, and you're paying for his Legos and for him to say the F-bomb. Is it legal? Sure. Is it a good look? I don't know. CC Truck loves it. He loves it. And he says he was a cheer dad and a retired firefighter. You said that, not me. And this is what he supports. Lisa Wigger, that's what she supports. Paula, that's what she supports. Maybe not doing it, but you support what he's done. Just saying. You can drive the car to the bank. Why he's going to rob it
Go with the bank.
But does that make you liable?
No.
We'll have to go into that sweetie pie thing.
She has.
Because I think all
Crystal.
three of them got in trouble. But we don't, I mean, this is the internet, man. No harm, no foul. Just stop. And I don't think it's going to, Jamie.
Like, I don't play an outro. I just hit this button and say, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Now. That was a good live. I really loved it. It was riveting. So. I don't have 12 acres. Hey, CC Truck, what's going on? I can't see you, buddy. Word on that Discord. He gets higher numbers. Not really. He gets higher numbers because of the bullies. Mimi. And them selling their souls to do what he's already started. You're right. But my channel grows. And the only thing that grows on him is his ignorance, his dumminess. But his numbers aren't growing. You know why? Because it's on a channel of content.
Sure.
I get that.
Sure you do.
He doesn't. And by the way, I thought that it was just a hobby. Kind of like mine. Except I'm not trying to do things that I feel like borderline could hurt somebody. Like telling them to take their life.
Bless it.
And that was 26. Not all the shit that you're
It's
trying
up
to
to you to
When
listen
people like this
or
game,
not.
and you're welcome, Brandy, because I helped you out when you bailed. You're welcome. I'm so glad I have that mail still. Yeah, we still have it. Oh, and all those visits that you never gave us money for when we drove 13 hours to, do the visitation. God, you know how that post, girl. Stop it. Even Sly. I had to post shit with Sly to get her to stop. So let me pee. I'll come back. We're going to wrap this up. I'm going to go take a nap because I'm allowed to, last I knew. Watch it on the replay. It doesn't bother me. I got 90 people in here talking about nothing. You guys could be in that Discord, and most of you are. That's why I got all these people in here. Why? Because some of them I'm cool with. Some of them that I talk to behind the scenes. Not Lisa Wigger. Not any of them that co-sign this shit. But actual people that say, man, I am scared to chat because of Jamie. And Jamie ain't going to do shit. Jamie ain't going to do
Put
anything.
the messages out,
A lot of
Jen.
guys that come in here, they say he's not going to do anything. So Sylvia, you can continue to chat. Any of my friends can chat because I will have their back. Promise you. Sylvia, I'm going to go to the bathroom. real quick, so I'm gonna
Sammy
play song for
Joe.
you.
What'd you mute for? She's going to come back amped up all to hell, y'all. Let's listen. Riveting content, y'all. Lots of dead air, Jen.
Blame it on Stay Calm. Yeah, yeah. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, off. Mike was doing what a dad should have done. Why would he be?
Imagine her fake husband worked all night long, comes home to go to bed, and she's live making all kinds of noise, plus yelling at Alexa and playing music and shit while he's trying to sleep. Thin ice, Jen, thin ice.
Reimbursed for that because his kids are adults like mine are, and he was a cheer dad and a firefighter,
and
so he's a bully now. Why would
You're a bully
I mean,
now?
if you are, I'm starting to think you're not. And according to Brandy and Destiny, after 23, when she modded, Brandy
Yes,
actually called me
Carmella.
and said, "Hey, I'm really sorry." Just like in that video I have where she said, "Man, we want this to stop." Yeah, Brandy was like, "Man, she was really, really sick. I don't want these people going after her." Yet years later, Brandy's going after me, right? Right?
Hey, Betty.
Just like in 2020, 4 and 25, Heidi wanted me to get a protection order against Jules, who has never sent anybody in my home.
It's funny, the end of 2024, Heidi was on Bambi's panel, giving you all kinds of hell, girl. That was 2024. She is Chicky.
Jules has never sent me a fucking pizza. Jules has never, ever, ever contacted anybody in real life and put something out and not the whole story.
Listen, this is fun.
So, not being mean, Anne, I don't need your help to get an order on Jules. I don't. George, I don't need your help to get an order on Jules. And I would really appreciate you guys saying that I have kids tied up in my basement because mine are adults. I've never had a basement at that time. I do now, but something tells me that's not happening. Mine are adults. When they say stop and leave them alone, including somebody else, then you stop and do that.
Nobody has told me to stop and leave them alone. Nobody. Exactly, Heidi. I said in 2025 I would help her. She is a liar. I also told her not to engage. She can't help herself.
But you guys don't. Catch the replay, Sylvia. So, Jules, if you're listening to this, because I'm so tired
Listen, this is fun.
of what people are alleging that is not going on. So hold on. When you assume something, you make an ass out of you, okay? Just like you guys knew about Glenwood, right? You guys knew about Glenwood, but you all want to keep bringing it up like it's changed. In the paperwork, it's stated she was a confidential informant. She was asked to do that. She stated that she would. She said because of her mental health issues, she may not be a credible witness or a hostile witness. It said it in the paperwork. Do you guys not understand that? Remember, it's the paperwork. She did what she was supposed to. She did what she was asked to do. She went in. I don't know if she testified or not. Not my business. She's done her business, y'all. He is not with her anymore. Sly made sure to let me know, Sly the hot dog, to let me know when he was out of jail, which I don't think Sly should be doing that and getting into people's business like that. Least of all talking to...
Hey, Beth. How are you, my girl? Thank you for the $20 super chat. I'll be replaying this because Sophie, love you, my Beth. Thank you for, listen, people are busy. I get that. But yeah, thank you. It's so fun, Sammy Joe. It's so fun. Yes, Chicky. Yes. She never ever went to bed. No. Exactly, Des. Exactly. The only person they have told to leave them alone is you, Jen. Yeah. And the pupils don't lie. That's it right there. Come get your girl.
Anybody in my family back when years ago when all this shit came out.
Bless it.
And I don't talk to her. I was asked to pretend to, but I don't listen to people.
Sure.
And yeah, I'm pissed, but I ain't raging. I don't have nasty ass hair like I did before. That's what you guys are presenting. Now, that is false. And in between that, KK and I were good. Heidi and I were good. Jules played that. And you know what? She's the only one that's going live and says she don't like me. She don't trust me. May not. I feel the same way. But you know what? When I was in that hive, before I got brought out of that so you guys could use me, because you did, when I became not useful for any of you anymore, you wanted me to be alone because you were scared of people like Heidi, who literally is physically threatening me. Jules doesn't do that. Well, Amy Lou kind of with my taste buds, but I think I probably said some really bad stuff. And for anybody to say, like, let's put it this way, Jules is going to do her. Nobody at all, if they have nothing to do with this Jamie thing, or maybe in the beginning did, at least they got away from it. Not y'all. Not Missy Toza, not anything y'all did, whether it's legal or not. I don't know. All I can do is show it, if it does. I told Jules I would never call her a sex trafficker or a prostitute again. Tell me where I said that when we were not getting along. Tell me where I've said that. You guys have everything else. I've never called Jules that.
Not anymore.
All she did, whether I was sane or not, and she...
Did you hear that? I've never called her that. Not anymore. It can't be both. It can't be both.
Stated at those times, because she tried to get whoever was showing up at my hearing, she called. So whatever happened between that, there were a lot of lies where she said, man, this is not good. And guess what? It's replayed itself again. So you go watch Just Jules, and hopefully she keeps putting out evidence about it, because she's not just partial to me. But I will tell you this, it'll be a cold day in hell before I ever mess with any of y'all again, because you guys co-signed for all of this. And guess what? I'm still here. So what you guys co-signed for, which is what Jamie started, and all this stuff that you guys co-signed for because you were too
Jamie
scared that you were going to
started
get yelled at by Heidi. What's Heidi going to do? Take her walker and go to your house and swing it to you? What's KK going to do? Steal from you?
All right, is that what you're going to do? Steal from people?
Him, this one right here, who Hellbelly is in charge of, has emailed me calling me the worst stuff. And that kid don't even know what he's doing. So who's going to be responsible for that if it continues? Pucker.
That kid knows exactly, I don't even know if he's a kid, exactly what he's doing. You told him to email people to email you, and that's what he's doing. He's following your order.
If Puckers
Exactly,
is visiting
Sunflower.
Charlie, who's also threatened me, and was actually accused of it. And I said that clip where people could have used that against him. I didn't. I even said he didn't say it like that. But you, sir,
But you played it and tried to act like he said it like that. Stop it, Jen. You're not as smart as you think you are.
threatened some real life stuff and did some real life stuff. You guys pollute all these areas to the point something ends up happening. But guess what? The mass calling and stuff, it goes back to, I guess, who started it. I don't know. I'm not with the law.
Jules, she's the one that started it. Up until a month ago, you were blaming it all on the bee. She started it. 5-6 years doing your words until a month ago.
I'm just sitting here trying to tell a story.
Sure.
My own, not for y'all to tell. And that's why, and I hate to brag or toot my own horn, I hold over 50 people at a time. Jewel Wells holds over 112. You guys hold over the same entire.
Stop. Yes, Lady Lynch, you did.
120 to 140. Yeah, real riveting hearing the same thing over and over again, and people listening to me because I do it different. And Jules is a B, and she was a B before when y'all were in there doing the Venus thing, all of you, AC. So whatever you're doing now is just to incite. So bring that stuff from Glenwood and the sister and all that bullshit, that was still there then. You all knew about it and you were friends with her. So why has it changed now?
Bless it, y'all. I'm not making this up, I promise.
So, good morning. Hey, Kimmy.
Right for a lap.
So I don't want nothing to do with Dudley. I don't want nothing to do with William. Don't lie to me because there's a lot of stuff going on in those discords, including CC Truck and all that. I want nothing to do with it. I'm tired of living my life in fear when I did nothing wrong because you guys are trying to do what happened before. And guess what's different this time? I'm married. I'm with my husband, and I don't look a hot ass mess and thinking I'm pregnant and raping everybody.
So why are you grabbing your nasty fried ass hair? That has nothing to do with graping and being pregnant. Okay, girl.
And that's where my friends come in because they knew I was sick. And if I ever needed them to prove that.
Sick because you were strung out on drugs. Hey, Scotto. Sick because you were strung out on drugs, girl. Stop it.
I will. I want Sylvia to be able to come in again and have a great time. Because unlike y'all, this one actually is productive.
Okay.
I'm a little bit pissed and upset, Sylvia, because this Jamie guy has taken it upon himself to do something he shouldn't have done. I'm telling him to stop. And I don't think that he's going to because he's went too far to all these other channels. And thank God some of them have hit me up or they tag me in something. I got to hit them up on their email if they have one and say, hey, this is where I am now. I don't know. And I got to send a picture and then the 2023 because they don't know who I am. They could think that that just happened. So I'm saying here to all of the channels that are tagged, if you see me or if you have anything tagged from these idiots, and some of you do watch, ask me about it. Respectfully. So some of you people hate me from the hive, and that's fine. I get it. But there are people in here that do like some people. It is up to Jules and her channel on what she wants to do and who gets to go in. And if somebody is a real friend to you, maybe, just maybe, because I took a chance with Napa and I realized, no.
Have a good day at work, Farlap. Thanks for stopping in. So she wants to say she was sick, right? But I can prove her words, not mine, that she was strung out on drugs.
Come filing in. You guys say you have paperwork. I have paperwork too. By a licensed therapist that I started seeing right when I got out of jail. And I still see now. Believe me or don't. I've told the same story back and forth. I did see that therapist before jail.
Wrong clip.
He tried to get
I'll
me
find
into
it.
inpatient. And I saw that therapist when I got out of jail. And I see that therapist now.
But you see the inconsistencies, right?
Also, when I was in
Here
court,
it is.
people showed up at my courthouse while I was in and got pictures of me. While I was insane, strung out from drugs.
Strung out from what?
And cuffed. I had pictures taken of me while I was in jail.
By Johnny Mac, yes. Yes, Johnny Mac did that.
Also, when I was in court, people showed up at my courthouse while I was in and got pictures of me. While I was insane, strung out from drugs, and cuffed. I had pictures taken of me while I was in jail.
Sure did, girl.
To be in a fucking relationship.
Oh, this one's good.
I don't have to be in relationships with nasty motherfuckers with goddamn fucking herpes viruses, which you have.
Yikes.
So anybody that's been affected by this person and you're siding up because you guys are pussies and refuse to stand up for what's right and you want to band together with fucking criminals. I got a domestic violence and a fucking drug trafficking charge years ago.
Criminal. That makes you a criminal.
Let's see what a sociopath is. Alexa, what are the characteristics of a sociopath?
Mm-hmm.
A sociopath displays antisocial, often criminal behavior, lacking moral responsibility or conscience, and showing little empathy or remorse. They tend to be impulsive, manipulative, and superficially charming. Are you learning about this for academic reasons, or is this something you're concerned about in your personal life?
Alexa,
I think that I
never.
may have some of those characteristics.
I get that you're concerned about yourself. But hey, self-diagnosing isn't really the way to go. A mental health pro would be the best person to talk to about this stuff.
Do you think I should talk to my therapist this week about it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Your therapist is exactly the right person to explore these concerns with. They can help you understand what you're experiencing and provide proper guidance.
Thank you.
You got it, Genevieve. Take care.
You don't even know what the fuck happened, and you want to base this on a fucking post by a kid that I don't even fuck with anymore. This kid
You
coached
don't
with
fuck
me.
with
Fucking, you guys
anymore.
have no idea. And let me tell you something. I didn't put cat shit in somebody's mouth. Me and Mike.
You want to bring personal stuff on the internet, Jake? Huh? He's the one that I did the cat turd prank on. Ooh.
Ooh, listen again.
You don't even know what the fuck happened, and you want to base this on a fucking post by a kid that I don't even fuck with anymore.
You want to base this on a post by a kid that I don't even fuck with anymore.
This kid coached with me. Fucking, you guys have no idea. And let me tell you something. I didn't put cat shit in somebody's mouth. Me and Mike.
You want to bring personal stuff on the internet, Jake? Huh? He's the one that I did the cat turd prank on. Ooh.
Me too, Christoph.
When I had my third child,
Oh,
when
this
I
is
got my
fun.
tattoo, nobody at all, unless it was from the video, had any access to looking at my tattoo on my stomach. I'm very, very weird about that because I don't like it. Okay, so any pictures that I've ever taken from like years and years ago, which that would be the tanning bed and all that stuff, they're getting dropped in Discords. But my tattoo is not in it. I angle myself because I don't like it, because I just don't like it.
A few moments later.
Sue the tattoo artist. No, definitely not. Mm-mm. The tattoo on my stomach is from, it was my first tattoo that I ever got. It was prom. And we didn't go to the after party. I went to a friend of mine's house with a bunch of my friends, and a tattoo artist came, and I said, hey, I want an orchid, because that was.
So, did you have your third kid before prom? What? I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't know.
Come in if you want
Lies are hard to
Berlinetta,
explain.
Slavinetta, you can come in here. Yes, Charlie D, come on in here without your bottom row of teeth and your bring Puckers with you and Hellbelly. Puckers the goat. Come in if you want, is all I'm saying. Come in. I don't care if it's Terry Lynn. I don't care if it's Jules. I don't care if it's George. I don't care who it is. But I'll be damned if you're going to go after two channels. Hey.
I'd be damned you're going to go after 2 channels. Yours and whose? What other channel are you talking about, Jen? Huh? What other channel are you talking about?
Slabanetta, what you doing? Well, yeah, what did you think I was going to do? Girl, you 500 pounds. You could roll me up in a spring roll and eat me. What you talking about? You ain't nobody. You've been around for 3 seconds, girl. Plus, you lick black booty hole. I don't care what you think.
What? Plus, she licks black booty hole. The fuck? High five. High five. Oliver, high five. Oh, you won't get too excited. Okay. She does, Stephen. She does. All right.
Hey, Berlinetta, you don't know me. You don't know nothing
Oh,
about
I
me, you
know.
fat cow. That's what you are. You're a fat cow, and you're pissed off because Dudley don't want his anteater near you. Get on out of here with your big ass throat and eat that butter fucking scotch cake.
Hold on, I need just a moment to collect my thoughts and process everything that has been happening before I can provide you with a clear answer.
Why do you have pictures of me in your camera roll, Jen? Why? A little stalkish, if you ask me. Yeah, this was fun. Ta-da! Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is not me watching you clean your wall. That's not what this is. This is me making fun of your saddlebags, ma'am. I may have loose skin, but I don't have nothing like that, girl. Never. Never a thing around here. So. And here we are. We blink, and we've been here for 4 hours. How did that happen? Okay, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody who donated to my channel today. The gifted memberships, the super chats, the super stickers, the cash apps, the Venmo, all the things. Thank you so much. I have missed you guys so much. And I'm going to start coming live more often. You never know. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but I may see you tomorrow or the next day. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I did get a message from the trainer at that gym that I used to go to, and I'm going to change clothes and meet him down there in just a little bit. So stay tuned. I don't know, Maria. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. But everyone, Amazon just went up the road. So I'm going to get off of here before it gets too crazy, and I'll see y'all